Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000.
Welcome to the Country Cabin Cafe pregame show on Garber Wolverines TV. Fletcher Reed here with head coach, Coach Coy Hughes. I'm going to kind of recap last few weeks and then do a little preview of what's upcoming for the Garber Wolverines. So we kind of had a little bye week last week, but think back, give us a little recap of Summit Christian.
Yeah, played really well. Probably as dominant a first quarter as I've ever been a part of. Defense played really well, flew to the football, and then whenever we finally did get an opportunity on offense, we were pretty efficient. So we were balanced. We scored both running the ball and passing the ball, which I like, and up front we were pretty dominant. So I was pleased with it, but we've still got a lot of things we got to work on.
Yeah, just being a part of the broadcast, it was an explosive first quarter to say the least, and it came in a variety of ways. Some big-time turnovers, too, to kind of give your offense the ball back. Was that just kind of breaking down the game plan of Summit, knowing that they were going to throw the ball a little bit more than Canton, or kind of discuss a little bit of that?
Yeah, I was kind of the complete opposite of Canton. Canton was kind of, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, or at least they tried. They weren't successful for the most part because we were pretty good on defense that night as well. So they tried to spread us out and sling the ball a little bit, but we're pretty athletic in the secondary. So Carson, Mark, Domingo, Nick did an outstanding job in the secondary, and even Seth when they went 4 wide. And then our bigs up front that we rotated did a really good job of getting pressure. So I was really pleased with our effort, and Savage's game plan was excellent, so I was really pleased with it.
Yeah, first few weeks have been super successful for the Wolverines. A lot of excitement surrounding your program. Some of the guys that I just feel like deserve to get a little bit more credit. The offensive line, defensive line look to be one of the strong suits of the Wolverines this year. I know you discussed last week or previous few weeks about how they've lived in the weight room and got a lot stronger. You go a little bit more in depth about their impact on both sides of the ball.
Yeah, and the good thing about it is we've actually got a lot more depth this year than we've had in the past, because a lot of those guys have had to play, when they were really young, just because they had to. We didn't have a lot of depth, but we've got a lot of young guys that have stepped up. We put in a package where we have 5 offensive linemen that's been really successful, and defensively we rotate probably 8 to 10 guys. So a lot of freshmen in there helping us out as well. Juan Martinez, Mason Metcalf, Cord Southwick, guys that are in there that are really, really helping out. And then of course we got the mainstays with Trenton Hoops and Cooper Hughes, Jack Weibling, Bull, Jason Borlon have all been excellent. So we've had a lot of been able to keep fresh by rotating so many guys in and been really successful. And then offensively, we're blessed to have those 3 guys that have been there for 3 years. So they've done a really good job, and Coach Timberlake's done a really good job with those guys up front. And all of them have worked really hard this summer and got bigger, faster, and stronger. So they've done a really good job, but we got our work cut out for us this week, that's for sure.
Yeah, so 2-0, 2 blowout wins. Then you had the bye week. Kind of were able to slow down, probably fix some things you saw on film, go through a little bit of bye week, and maybe some things you guys focused on throughout that.
Yeah, bye week we really focused a lot on conditioning and tweaking a lot of indie stuff. Fixing a little steps here, step there. A lot of work with the younger guys who haven't had as much experience, but we really worked hard, and we got some stuff done that we really want to get to. But with playing week 0, you don't have a lot of time to work on a lot of stuff. So we added a little bit to our playbook and fixed some steps here and there. Worked really hard on conditioning, and then really hit the weight room hard with Coach Meyer. So we got a lot of things done, but we know these next 2 weeks are going to be super tough. So we're fired up and ready for the challenge.
Yeah, it just seems like the schedule worked out, maybe not perfectly, but with the 2 wins, you're able to slow down. You have Drumright, who's 3-0 upcoming. Give us a little insight on Drumright and what to expect from them this week.
Really good, big, physical, senior Latin team. Last year they were almost all juniors, and they returned almost everybody. They got a new coach, Chris Ellerick, who Coach Savage knew from their families both grew up there in Ryan, Oklahoma. Had a lot of success at Yale in the late 90s, early 2000s, and had a lot of success at Stroud. So he's doing a really good job there. They got a big quarterback, 220-pound quarterback, big dude. Physical's got a good arm. So they got a big offensive lineman that's probably 6'5", 300 pounds. So they're going to be physical. We're going to have our work cut out for us. We know we're going to have to bring our A game if we're going to be successful. That's for sure.
So expecting probably a more competitive game, it sounds like. That's probably why you focus a little bit more on conditioning over bye week. That's good. You may have to outlast them.
For sure. Yeah, for sure. And we really haven't got a chance to use our tempo much. That's something I like to use is some tempo when it's there. You don't want to use it all the time. You got to make sure you're doing it right. So that's some stuff we worked on, a little bit of tempo, a little bit of 2-minute drill here and there, and then really just worked on our steps to get bigger, faster, and stronger. So.
Yeah, well, that's kind of all I have for you today, Coach Hughes. Program's looking very exciting. 2-0. Got a big test this week, and then got another one coming up after that, which we won't look into right now. But good luck this week, and hopefully you get the job done.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
We're going to get a quick break for our sponsors. When we come back, we're going to hear from our Country Cabin Cafe player of the game, Carson Bishop.
The Country Cabin is a proud sponsor of our Football Wolverine of the Week. The Cabin has been a staple in the Garber community for years and is always willing to lend a helping hand with Garber Public Schools. Located at 321 Comanche Street off of Highway 74, we are open every Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. We have daily lunch and dinner specials, so come check us out. And go Wolverines!
Welcoming Carson Bishop, the Country Cabin Cafe player of the game. Big-time performance for Carson Bishop in their big win over Summit Christian a few weeks ago. Had 3 interceptions on the defensive side of the ball. They kept testing them. I felt like you won your matchup in that situation. Would you agree with me, Carson?
Yeah, I don't know why he kept on throwing the ball.
So is that something going over the scout and the game plan that was their favorite target to throw to? Or
no, the game plan he wasn't really supposed to get the ball much.
Well, I'm glad they tried to come your way. You had, like I said, 3 interceptions, including one on a long pick 6 for a touchdown. Broke a few tackles, read your blocks well. I mean, can you kind of go through a little bit of the offseason Summer Pride program and the strength you put on in the offseason?
Not much. The only thing I did was about put on 15 pounds.
So he's not giving himself enough credit. Carson Bishop was there every single morning at Summer Pride, moving weight, working on his conditioning. And if you've seen the first 2 weeks, you've seen that in full display, breaking many tackles, making guys miss with his quickness. And we are going to continue to see that throughout the season. Now, we talked a little bit about defensive side of the ball, offensive side of the ball. You ran the ball very well. The holes were there. You saw them very well, I guess. You want to go in a little bit more depth with that?
Up front, the guys are huge. So I got Jack, Coop, and Coda. They're both over. Besides for Jack, they're all over 270. Besides for Jack, they all put on weight, muscle. So it's easy.
It makes it easy when you can get 5 yards downhill once you touch it. Also, we've seen you as a receiver as well. I guess my question is, you do a little bit of everything: receiver, running back, play in the secondary. Do you have a favorite, or you just love football? Running back's your favorite for sure. That was a quick answer. So really, really good performance. Like I said, I hope to continue to see big time performance from you, and I expect that we will. Going into Drumright this week, what are some things to expect from Drumright?
Their quarterback, their running back. That's about it. That's all they have, really, besides for their big old nose and center. And then that's about it. They like to run the ball a lot, so we'll have to lock that down.
Okay, sweet. Did you over your bye week? What was kind of the focus over bye week?
It was more of mental reps this week. I really don't know. Just taking mental reps.
A little conditioning.
Yeah.
Still lifting, I assume.
Yeah. We did a lot more conditioning over the bye week.
All right, well, there you have it from Carson Bishop, our Country Cabin Cafe player of the game. Congratulations, Carson, and hope to see more success in your future.
Thank you.
Enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Good evening, Friday Night Light football fans, and thank you for joining us here on Garber's Wolverine TV. I'm Nathan Perry. Joining me in the booth today is Sean Weibling. Going to call this game, and Sean, this might be the first game of the season that we go the distance here for Garber Wolverines.
Yeah, Drumright, a really, really good program. Garber coming in 2-0 also. We expect a hard-fought battle here and definitely, hopefully a close game. You know, either way, we'd like to see it go 4 quarters. We need that as a program, but as long as we're on top. Is that correct?
That is absolutely correct here for the Garber Wolverines. You mentioned 2-0, both of those by run rule, so they haven't played a full game. Drumright did the same their opening game and then put up 60 points or more the last 2 games, so this is definitely going to be quite the battle here. It is homecoming for Drumright here at Riddle Field in Drumright, Oklahoma. It is finally football weather. No longer having to sweat it out here in the booth. It is nice, cool, and breezy as we're going to get underway here in about 2 minutes and 50 seconds. Drumright does start with the ball, which is going to put the defense to the test first, and there's an important piece missing there for Garber Wolverines in Blazer. What do you have to say about that, Sean?
Well, Trevin got a little banged up a couple weeks ago. Luckily, this latest comment from the doctor isn't as long-term as what we originally heard for him, so that's good news. He will be out today, and they'll reevaluate week from week after that. Just a injury that had been bugging him, and he went in and got it looked at in time. So the off week definitely helped with any of those injuries, as we know. Carson Bishop also going through some injuries after game 1, but bounced back well in game 2 with those interceptions and touchdowns.
Yeah, that's always a way to get feeling better, is when you produce on the field. Carson Bishop is going to be looking to do that here again today as both teams take to the sidelines. We're right above the student section of Drumright, so hopefully our Garber Wolverines fans across the way can make some noise for you as well watching the broadcast here. Again, this is the 2-0 Garber Wolverines facing off against the Drumright Tornadoes, coming into this game 3-0 here. Going to be a big-time test as the Garber Wolverines will start off on defense, depending on how this kickoff goes. Sean, the defense has been pretty stout, but they're going to be going up against the Drumright quarterback, who is quite sizable. We saw him during the practice there. He is not by any means a small guy.
Yeah, a lot of seniors on this Drumright program. That's kind of one of the reasons they've been so successful this year. Just watched homecoming with all those seniors out there, and quarterback also. That's number 1, Brian Kelly. You may remember that name from last year, and he is a sizable quarterback, so when they get out and run, he turns the quarter. We're going to have to be solid in our tackling.
It is going to be important here as the kickoff team gets underway. We are just going to wait for Drumright to take their side of the field as they get the last bit of preparation from their coach. It is Nicholas Nahara who's going to kick off for Garber Wolverines. We saw him do the opening kickoff 2 weeks ago as well. A couple people getting in there for those kickoffs, but Nahara getting the honors today as they are about to start off here. And the kick is away. It is hits the ground. Good bounce, solid bounce there, and Drumright's going to jump right on it. Bounce went Garber's way and sat right down on the field. And it had been raining a little bit early today, so this field might be a little softer than had it been a nice sunny week for us here in Oklahoma.
Good looking field. Grass looks great. Nice low cut, not a big thick cut that sometimes slows you down, so that's good to see.
Drumright's offense out there. We mentioned Bryson Kelly, the quarterback for Drumright, out here on the far side of the field. Here is number, it looks like 81, Jonathan Chavez. It is a big run up the left-hand side, though. Mark Bishop finally able to run him out of bounds. That's number 28, Kevin Gooch for Drumright, getting off to the left side.
Right up the middle, went at that middle linebacker. New middle linebacker with Blazer out, as we mentioned. Middle linebacker took a step, and Gooch blew right by him.
That was a big-time run there from about the 30-yard line now to the 20-yard line for Drumright as they spread out. Two wide receivers here to the close side. It is going to be a quarterback keeper, though, as he's looking for the outside lane. Ends up getting away and pushed out of bounds at about the 4-yard line.
Big time hold there on the edge, didn't get called and allowed him to turn the corner.
Mark Bishop and Colton Deeds in on the tackle there. It is going to be first down for the Drumright Tornadoes. Moving the ball on the ground here to start it off. Kelly talking with his running back, looking to see what's going. It is a quarterback keeper right up the center and past the goal line. Drumright testing the defense early on and able to push the ball all on the ground there. One big run from Kevin Gooch, and then Bryson Kelly taking it the rest of the way for 6 points.
Yeah, the offensive line for Garber, or defensive line for Garber, not able to get a push. Got pushed back, and all of them got sealed. So at this moment, Drumright doing what they want right up the middle as Gooch does it again. Or, correction, that's Kelly does that again with quarterback keeper and the 2-point conversion.
That took them just over about 2 minutes there, a minute, as there's 10:59 on the clock here in the first quarter. How do you think the Garber offense is going to respond to that, Sean?
Well, that's a big punch in the mouth there. We're not getting much push off the line of those linebackers, which is something that we've been able to do the past few games. So we're going to have to adjust offensively. Let's see if we can't spread them out and use our speed to our advantage.
This is a bit of a change for Garber, as this is the first time all season that they are trailing. And so this is a big test for the young Wolverines to see how they can respond to this early adversity here on this lovely Friday night at Drumright, Oklahoma. Carson Bishop back, like you mentioned, a little nicked up after that first game, getting right in the second game, had a whole bye week to rest up, but he is back there to receive the kickoff for Garber. We'll see if Drumright is brave enough to get it to him.
Tight fit up here in the press box, Nathan. I'm peeking over everyone's shoulders, so I'm trying to see as much as I can.
It is a crowded press box up here, but we're thankful to have the spot and call this game for our fans who are unable to make it. Looks like number 7, Cole Gregory, is going to be kicking this off for Drumright. It is away. It is a big, deep kick all the way to Carson Bishop at the 20-yard line. Carson Bishop is going to go up the middle. He's got one guy to beat, and he is going to end up going all the way. He's at the 30.
We got a flag.
He's at the 20. He's at the 10. He's going to cross the goal line, but there's a flag all the way back here at about the 33-yard line. It is going to be a block in the back against Garber. Going to take this one all the way back. That was an exciting run by Carson Bishop. Unfortunate with the call there. The student section getting quite into it here for Drumright. It is their homecoming. They've got a lot of fans in the stadium here.
That 10-yard mark is from the spot of the foul.
Ball is going to be at the 23-yard line here for Garber. Got quite the field ahead of them to score. Down 8-0 here early in the first quarter. Brett Howery in at quarterback, getting Mark Bishop over. Mark Bishop is going to get this ball, and he's going to make the first guy, ends up getting pushed out of bounds. Try to turn the corner there and use his speed. Doing exactly what you were talking about, Sean, using that speed, trying to get to the outside. That was the goal there. Mark Bishop, Carson Bishop, actually that's Domingo Ramirez here out wide. Carson Bishop next to Howery. Howery's going to look to pass this one. He does get this one away. He's looking for Mark, and that is a dropped interception there by Drumright. Number 5, Jason Mock.
Yeah, two-man rush by the Tornadoes. But those are two big guys rushing now. Don't get me wrong. They're two large men, but two-man rush should allow Brett some time if he can find an open receiver.
Number 75 for Drumright is Jackson Bolton, one of those two-man rushing. Number 56 is Owen Gray, looking to cause some problems for the Wolverines offensive line. Howery's going to get this one, a little bit of a low snap. Howery's got some space. He is going to toss this one out to his right side, looking for Mark. Mark catches this one. Looking at the field, making sure there's no laundry. That is going to go down as a catch for Mark Bishop. Beautiful pass by Howery. Even better catch on the sideline by Mark, getting to make sure that he was inside the line there.
Yeah, had to readjust, come back to the ball as you mentioned, but it was a great adjustment there and moves it back into
Tornadoes territory.
Yeah.
Tornadoes jumping on that one. There's going to be some free yardage here.
Flag on the play is offsides against the Tornadoes.
Good job by the Wolverines staying pat as the Tornadoes jump there. Gives the offense a little breather as well. Gives them a free 5 yards. Opens up the playbook a little bit here.
See a double tight look by Garber. 5 down linemen.
Got Carson Bishop behind Howery here. Mark is out wide. It is going to be handed off to Carson Bishop, who's pushing his way forward. It's going to be close to the line to gain here. Looks like they're going to mark Carson just about a yard shy.
You know, that double tight end look does allow those guys to get out and find those linebackers, which is what gave them a problem on that first rush.
Howery gonna get the Tornadoes again to jump off the line here.
Flag on the play is offsides against the Tornadoes.
Second early offsides by the Tornadoes, giving a first down to the Wolverines.
5-yard penalty moves it inside the 25 to the 24.
Little change of personnel out there for Garber. And they try to figure out what they're going to do here with Domingo Ramirez. We got Mark Bishop out wide and Nahara out here alone on the left of Howery. Mark Bishop's going to join Nahara. Howery back there by himself. Gets the ball, looking out towards Mark. This is going to actually be thrown. Oh, big time hit and stuck for the landing there. Good run by number 84, which is Seth Smith for Garber Wolverines. Getting hit and staying upright.
Yeah, you saw a big game from him. And Canton started with a few receptions early, had a great game, so it's good to see him get back into that flow of the offense.
It is now going to be 1st and goal for the Garber Wolverines. Mark Bishop, Domingo Ramirez out there on the left-hand side. Nahara and Seth Smith both on the right. Empty backfield for Howery. Let's see what Garber's going to do here. Howery's looking to his right. Passes this to the big man, Seth Smith. Unable to bring this one down. Seth Smith running right at that goal line, trying to use his size over the Tornadoes defensive back.
Yeah, Seth stopped and waited on that ball to get here. Had he come back to the ball a little bit, I think we would have had an early hit, early contact, but he waited on that pass to get there, and the defender was able to break it up.
We're going to get down now to 2nd and goal. Ball is still about the 8-yard line here for the Wolverines. Mark Bishop out by himself on the left-hand side. Seth Smith at tight end. Howery is in at QB with Carson Bishop behind him. Domingo Ramirez out right. Howery is going to almost look like he's going to take this one, dump this one off to Carson Bishop, who has one guy to beat. Ball is on the ground. Are they going to call this one down?
They are. The line judge is calling it down. Brett dumped that off to Bishop, Carson Bishop, and kind of put him in a rough spot there.
Yeah, Carson Bishop, known for his elusiveness, unable to get away from the tackler there. But I mean, like you said, he was kind of already had him on top of him when he received that one. Looked like Brett Howery was looking to run that ball himself, but that hole closed up for the Wolverines. Howery is going to go empty backfield this time. Howery's going to look to his right, get this pass away quickly to Domingo Ramirez. It's going to bring up 4th down. And they're about the 5-yard line here. Offense staying out for the Wolverines.
Yeah, 4th down, ran a little out pattern, got about 5 of those yards back. Let's see what they can do with one snap.
Made it a little bit easier for this offense. They looked like they knew that this was 4th down territory here. Carson Bishop in at tailback. Mark Bishop out to the left. Domingo Ramirez out to the right. It is going to go Domingo Ramirez's way. He catches this one, and that is going to be a Garber Wolverines touchdown. An excellent pass and catch there between Howery and Ramirez.
Yeah, Domingo made a great cut. Howery put it right in the corner of the end zone on that goal line. Domingo was able to make the play.
I can tell you from where I'm standing, that was such a pretty throw. That was only where Domingo Ramirez was going to get that one, as it was, like I said, right there in the corner over the outstretched hands. Carson Bishop looking to try to get 2 points here. He does bounce this one to the outside and scores 2 more points for the Garber Wolverines, answering the quick score from Drumright with a score of their own. Sean, we said it already. We were going to be going the distance here.
Yeah, good response by the Wolverines, especially after that kickoff return was called back and to still respond. It shows a little bit of gut. Now let's see if they can make some changes on defense. Hey, Nathan, let's take a short break. We'll be right back on GarberWolverines.tv.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared...
All right, we're back out here at Riddle Field. Nahara is going to get off to a second kickoff here for the Garber Wolverines. It is a short bouncer, and this looks like this is retrievable almost. Drumright able to jump on that one, but that one was a good kick there from Nahara, almost retrieved by the Garber Wolverines.
Good squib, took the bounce at the right time, just didn't have a Wolverine down deep enough, and once it bobbles around like that, it goes deeper down the field. There's enough guys in front of him, it's harder to get to, but it was a great attempt by Nahara.
Yeah. We're going to start this one off at the 42-yard line for the Tornadoes, making it look a little bit easy the first drive out. The Wolverines looking to stymie this rushing attack.
Yeah, they didn't put up much defense earlier. Let's see if they can fix that.
Here's our first pass here. It is out to the right-hand side, and it is taken care of by Domingo Ramirez.
Kelly's pass was complete to number 5, Jackson Mock.
About a 2-yard gain on that one.
Ramirez and Seth Smith. 2-yard gain. It's second down.
Wolverines have got to get more of a push up front. That's obvious now with the way the Tornadoes have been running the ball.
You got Trenton Hoops out on the line. You got number 99, Dakota Martin, and you got Weibling out there as well, Jackson Weibling out there on the defensive line for the Garber Wolverines. The tailback, Jackson Mock, out there. It's going to be a keeper by the QB, who, as we mentioned, is a bigger guy than Garber has faced all season long and is difficult to take down.
Yeah, Weibling in the backfield runs by him. Can't get him wrapped up. Bishop comes up from the safety, eventually makes a tackle, but there's a size differential for sure between those two.
Run was good enough for a Tornado first down. They are now in Wolverine territory. Bryson Kelly is going to get Garber to jump off sides as Jackson Weibling jumping early there. And Tornadoes paying back the Wolverines for those 2 offsides early. Seeing if they can't do the same here on their homecoming night.
First down, 5 yards to go.
This one is going to be another quarterback keeper right up the middle. Nobody's there to stop him. And Bryson Kelly is going to go for another Drumright touchdown. It looked like Garber was going to be sending guys on the outside there, and Bryson Kelly taking advantage of that open space in the middle. And once he's in the open space, he's going to be hard to take down. As you mentioned, a little bit of size difference when you get to the defensive backs. Tornadoes looking to put an additional 2 points on here. Kelly hands this one off in the middle, and it looks like it's going to be short. Garber Wolverines able to stuff this one. Score is now 14-8. So good job by Garber Wolverines stopping the 2-point conversion there.
Well, in a game that's scoring like this already, every one of those points counts. Garber's got to find a way defensively to put up more of an effort, and not that they're not giving effort, but just too wide open in those gaps for the quarterback, and he's a big guy, and he gets one guy beat and he's gone. So got to get more of a push. Linebackers got to step up, and the D-line's definitely going to have to make a stance. But they kicked it deep to Carson earlier. Let's see what happens as Garber had the return, got a block in the back that freed him up, but we'll see if what coach does. See if he decides to move Mark back there. I don't think he will, because I don't think they'll kick to him.
So Carson back there because it's more tempting than having Mark back there, because we know no one wants to kick it to Mark Bishop, already with a return on the season. Mark Bishop is going to go back there for Garber. So we'll see if Drumright wants to tempt fate the second time. Carson Bishop able to run one back. Like I said, the block in the back brought it back for the Garber Wolverines. Let's see if they can keep this one clean here.
Up backs, Seth Smith in the middle, Domingo Ramirez. And of course, as we mentioned, Mark's deep, and they are going to.
They're going to do their own squib kick. The ball is still on the ground. Garber is going to jump on this one.
And Garber fortunate, ball bounced around for quite a while before somebody gets it.
Yeah, Colton Deeds getting on that one before it bounced any further downfield or into the hands of a Tornado. Wolverines starting this one at the 43-yard line. Better field position than last time, but they marched up the field, the long field last time. Let's see what they do with the short field here. Howry has Mark Bishop off to the left, but it is going to be Carson Bishop who takes this one to the left. Carson Bishop has one guy beat. He is going to end up stepping out of bounds. But a first down run for Carson Bishop off the left-hand side there.
He was pushed out of bounds after a 22-yard pickup. Making the stop for the Tornadoes was Bryson Kelly.
Bryson Kelly showing his worth on defense as well, pushing Carson Bishop out of bounds before that got any worse for the Tornadoes. Wolverines looking to the side, getting the play call. Carson Bishop still back there at tailback. Domingo Ramirez and Mark Bishop out wide. Howery's going to be looking their way. Howery's now going to squeeze out to the right. There's lots of grass to go, and he's going to make it to the outside after a gain of about 7.
You know, the two-man rush, we've got to see that out of Howery a little bit tonight. It's open for him, and he's got the speed to get some yards. Just got to be able to take it and run with it a little bit, take what they give him.
Good decision there to take that one himself. 2nd down and 3. Here, ball is right about the 30-yard line for the Wolverines. Empty backfield. Carson Bishop's going to change that. Comes out next to Howery. Howery hands the ball off to Carson Bishop. Carson Bishop up the middle for a first down. Wolverines.
Good run up the middle. We need to see some of that strength too as well.
A solid line here for the Wolverines. Jack Weibling and Cooper Hughes holding on the outside there. I shouldn't probably use the word holding with our offensive linemen. They are staunchly defending Howery back there. Dakota Martin in at center. Seth Smith's going to come in at a tight end position as well. Howery empty backfield. Howery's going to look to pass. Howery's going to toss this one up. Mark Bishop is in the end zone. This is going to be caught by Mark Bishop. A touchdown for the Wolverines.
Mark shows off a little bit of that speed, and then what a heck of a catch by Mark over in the corner of the end zone.
That was also a beautiful pass by Howery. Again, dropping it in for Mark Bishop there, who got behind the defense.
Yeah, Mark's got the speed, as we said, but still, what a heck of a catch.
This will be for the Garber Wolverines to go ahead here. Mark Bishop in as tailback. Howery looking to pass this one. Howery now going to scramble out. Howery tosses this one to the back of the end zone, and it is picked off.
And in high school, you can't return two-point conversions, so we're all tied up.
All tied up here in the first quarter. 5 minutes and 46 seconds left to go. A high-scoring affair for both teams. We mentioned that we are going to end up going to break actually here for Garber's Wolverines TV.
Workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local Votech, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101.
Nahara getting this one away for the Wolverines. Another squib kick, another big bounce, and immediately downed by the Tornadoes. Cole Gregory not taking his chances running that one.
Well, and if your offense has worked as well as theirs, I wouldn't either, right? I mean, defense has got to put up a stand here.
The Tornadoes putting up 46 points the first week, and like I said, more than 60 the second and third weeks. So this is a team that is known for putting up points. Garber not known for giving up points. So this is a good challenge here early in the season for this Wolverines defense to see if they can hold their opponent to less points than their average here.
Yeah, we haven't seen an offense with this size or speed yet, and we need to step up and meet the challenge.
Here's another quarterback keeper. He's going to try to get to the outside. Missed tackle by the Wolverines. He is to the outside now. He's got one man to beat. Will he do it? He steps inside. And Bryson Kelly getting into the end zone on a one-play drive. Several missed tackles there by the Wolverines. They're getting to the quarterback. They're just not
he's
taking
a
him down.
Big, strong guy. You got to make that wrap that guy up. And so, like you said, a few guys there close to making a play, but not able to make the play.
I'll give credit where credit is due, and Kelly there with an excellent move to avoid being pushed out of bounds. Kelly's going to take this one, just takes a few easy steps in for the 2 points. Tornadoes now up 22-14. I think we went to commercial break at like 5:46. It's 5:35 right now. That was not the drive the Wolverines wanted to see.
No, it's not. Like we said, we'd like to see the defense step up and give some resistance and fight back. And what we saw, him just turn the corner and blow up a couple of guys on the tackle. On the 2-point conversion, you know, the D-line is once again getting pushed back. It's too simple up the middle, so they've got to make an adjustment.
On the plus side for the Wolverines, their offense continues to motor along, showing that they can get yardage both on the ground and in the air. So Garber Wolverines doing what they can to keep up with the Tornadoes here. If they can clean up the defense, they might be able to get ahead in this game here at Riddle Field in Drumright, Oklahoma.
Yeah, you know, Nathan, I guess maybe your third or fourth week of watching 8-man football. Now, this is one side of 8-man football you haven't seen. We still got 5:35 left in the first quarter, and it's 22-14.
Yeah, Newton, a little bit of a newbie here to 8-man football. It's a lot of fun to watch. Our Garber Wolverines doing great the first 2 weeks, and they're holding their own here in their third week in this young season here. Like I said, the defense just needs to wrap it up, and I think that they can slow things down a little bit as the offense has been clicking.
Got to slow down the rush, force them to at least attempt to make a pass. And there's one pass attempt on the day for Drumright.
Mark Bishop is back there to receive the kick. Last time it was a little squib kick here from the Tornadoes. It is going to be another squib kick.
That ball hadn't gone 10 yards yet.
No. The Tornadoes are going to try to move the ball a little bit
well,
to try to get it to be 10 yards, but the refs are right on top of it. You see the laundry is on the field there.
Yeah, that's a smart play. I mean, do what you can do, but ball didn't. Line judge on our side caught it from the beginning, so Garber will take possession at the Drumright 49.
It did actually look like maybe even some Drumright players got a hold of that prior to the 10-yard, even that last little dip of a move for the Tornadoes. Going to be good field position now for the Wolverines.
First down for the Wolverines at the 44-yard line.
How are you going to start this one in an empty backfield? Domingo Ramirez and Carson Bishop out to the left. Mark Bishop alone on the right.
Checking the formation, you notice the 2 middle backers coming up, showing blitz on Drumright's part. And Garber's going to take a timeout. We'll take a short break as well if we can get our commercials rolling. You're watching GarberWolverines.tv.
North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma.
Coach Hughes wanting to talk that one over for the Wolverines. Coming back out, Howery is in that empty backfield. They've enjoyed some success passing here. Howery's going to have to avoid the tackle. He's going to end up being brought down, though, as the Tornadoes were not letting him go.
Hate seeing that. Quarterback scrambling and 3 linemen upfield. Turn around and stare and see what happens instead of getting back into the play. Hopefully we can make that adjustment.
That's a 4-yard loss. It's second down.
Be 2nd and 14 here for the Wolverines. See how they respond after giving up the sack. Carson Bishop in at tailback. Domingo Ramirez off to the left. Howery going to look to pass. Howery dumps this one off the middle behind Mark Bishop.
Better job up front, keeping them off the backfield. Just a little behind Mark.
The 3rd and long here for the Wolverines. See what they can cook up to make the first down here.
15 yards to go from the 38-yard line.
Carson Bishop's going to motion out to the right. Howery is going to pass this one to Mark Bishop and a little screen. Mark Bishop trying to get to the outside, makes it to the outside, gets past his man. He has some room. He is going to end up getting to the end zone for the Garber Wolverines.
Howery's screen pass was completed to number 4, Mark Bishop.
Mark just turned on the jets, made a couple of jukes there. Really a strong move there on the sideline where he had to almost take a 90-degree angle off that screen, and he made a great cut. Got a block downfield. I think that was Domingo. I might be wrong on that one, but got a block downfield about 10 yards down, and then, of course, made the last guy miss. But you see the speed, using it to his advantage.
Wolverines bringing out the heavy package I know you love, Sean. Carson Bishop back there. He is going to try to take this one right up the middle, and he makes it for the 2 points. We've got ourselves another tied ball game, 22-22, with 4:41 to go in the first quarter.
I know we just came off commercial break, but we need to do some technical cleaning up on this end, so we're going to take another short commercial break on GarberWolverines.tv.
Workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Nahara is back out to kick this one off for the Wolverines. We've seen a couple squib kicks here, but this one's going to go deep to the left-hand side at the 30.
There's Kelly again on the return.
Kelly is going to work his way out to the right-hand side. He's got nobody to beat, and this one's going to end up being the Garber Wolverines' second kickoff return that they've allowed all season.
Yeah, barely even got a hand on him there on that return.
Kelly able to take that ball all the way from the left side, taking it to the right side, avoided all of the Garber Wolverines in there for a quick one. Maybe Bryson Kelly's conditioning is going to be in question here later on, the way he's been running this one up and down the field.
I have a feeling he's been doing that for about 4 years now, what you just saw. So conditioning probably won't give him much of a problem. You know, you hope that Garber can put up a little bit of a push here, hold him off this 2 point.
The Tornadoes given their own version of the heavy. Getting that one in there was number 28. Is Kevin Gooch. Getting back up by 8 here. Not much time taken off on the clock this time.
No.
4:19 now here in the quarter.
We've got 52 points scored and still over 4 minutes left of the first quarter.
I'm looking at the scoreboard, Sean, and I can't help but notice it can't handle 3 digits in the way that they're going right now. They might need to.
I hope we don't see that, but we were telling stories on the drive out here today of some of the 8-man battles we've seen and those 80 to 70 ball games. So I hope not to see one of those tonight, but we're prepared for it, right?
Sean, it'd be okay to go 80 to 70 as long as Garber's the one with 80.
That's right. There you go.
Garber Wolverines again coming out to the field to try to answer the Tornadoes' quick touchdown. Last time the offense was on the field, you saw Mark Bishop take a screen pass the entire distance. Garber a little smaller in size, but they've got the speed to match, if not exceed, Drumright.
Yeah, we end with the 2-man rush. We've seen the passing game kind of work for Garber, get some guys open, but see if we can sustain a drive here. Or if they want to kick it deep, we'll allow that.
Yeah, we'll see if they're feeling brave enough there as Mark Bishop is out deep to receive the kickoff. Tornadoes opting for the squib kick here the last couple times. It was a penalty the last time they were in this formation. Tornadoes going to opt for a squib kick to the right side.
Got to go get it, and they did. We just sat and waited for that to bounce to us.
We do see a tackle here as Seth Smith stopped the Tornadoes from moving that one down the field. They're going to, looks like the refs are pointing at the ground back this way, but
well, I don't know my kicking rules, but I don't think you can advance an onside unless it's been touched by the receiving team. Is that what the rule is? Oh, okay. Well, we don't know our rules, like I mentioned. But either way, Drumright does get the ball back at the Garber 47-yard line.
You mentioned the Wolverines kind of waiting for that one rather than attacking it. Tornadoes attacking it, getting to start another drive here, up 30-22 in the first quarter here. We'll see what Kelly at quarterback has. He's going to end up keeping this one. Pitches it off to the right and met right there at the line of scrimmage by the Garber Wolverines. Gain of 2 yards there for the Tornadoes.
Got Kelly to pitch it that time, which isn't a bad idea. Had enough of pressure on him and had that covered.
Mark Bishop and Domingo Ramirez.
Defense switching up to more of a, almost a 4-man front now.
Keeping one in the middle here as Kelly ends up running this out to the right-hand side. He's got the corner. He's going to make it past Carson Bishop. Domingo Ramirez pushes him, and they're going to say he stayed in bounds.
And if you're having a hard time stopping the defense or the offense, the worst thing for you, a turnover. And that's what we're going to see there is a big swing from a tied game to now down 14 with opportunity to make it 16 for Drumright.
The Wolverines talking that one over as well as they're talking about that outside containment there. Carson Bishop able to shed his block, but unable to get to Kelly before he gets outside. Domingo Ramirez does make the push. Kelly able to stay in bounds and get that one in for the Tornadoes here as this one's going to get stuffed at the line. Great job there Number 65, Jason Borland, getting in into the action there, stuffing the two-point conversion.
Yeah, good play by Borland, moving him in a different position, but makes the play. We're going to take a short break on GarberWolverines.tv.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's Booster Club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349.
The Garber Wolverines are back in the kickoff reception mode here. It's been squib kicks, and so you even see Mark Bishop moving all the way up here. There's going to be another squib kick. This time, Domingo Ramirez is not going to let this one bounce away and into the hands of the Tornadoes.
See Domingo make a play on the ball, go get it, which is what you've got to do in that spot. And the offense gets the ball at the 50. Kind of a situation where they really got to have to score here, keep this in range.
Down 14 in this high-scoring affair. It's 36-22 with 3 minutes and 32 seconds to go. Wolverines trailing the Tornadoes right now. Howery and Bishop looking to the sideline, seeing what the play call is going to be. Howery's going to take this one, hand it right off to Bishop, who is met in the backfield.
Missed assignment. Coach Timberlake out on the field trying to get it straightened out. But he was in the backfield before the ball was even handed off, so definitely a blown assignment on the line.
That was a 5-yard loss for the Wolverines. The second drive they've had that happen, kind of moving backwards. They were able to answer the last time. Let's see what they've got here as Howery clapping and seeing the defensive line jump a little bit, trying to see what they're going to bring here. It's going to be a quick pass out to Carson Bishop on the left-hand side. He's going to go up back the middle. He's going to take off one tackle, and he's going to end up getting down. Gain of about 8 on the play.
Yeah, I got those yards back plus a couple. Still 3rd and long, but doable.
Much more manageable. They did pick up a 3rd and 14 last drive. 3rd and 8 seems much easier for this team. Mark Bishop and Domingo Ramirez out wide. Carson Bishop as tailback. Seth Smith down as a tight end. Extra little blocker there. Howery's going to get flushed from the pocket. Howery's looking deep. Howery's going to run out of bounds here. Kelly in on the tackle. Going to bring up 4th down.
Howery with the quarterback keeper off the right side.
A little bit of pressure in the backfield. Howery had to scramble out of it. Domingo on that right side, he liked it as he was trying to send him deep, waving down, but didn't have time to stop and throw it.
You like that he's keeping his eyes downfield, looking to see if he can't make that play here. He's going to go empty backfield. A long 7 to gain here for the Wolverines. Trying to get the play call right. Mark Bishop going to go in motion. Howery going to look deep to the left. It's going to overthrow Mark Bishop. And a turnover on downs for the Wolverines. They had Mark Bishop on the left side there. Pass just a little high for him.
And this is a make or break, as they say, do or die situation here for the defense. Is got to find a way to get a stop or get a turnover and not let this turn into a 3-score game.
Garber lining up a lot of the same players on both sides of the ball. Getting quite the workout here as the Tornadoes look to pass this one for the first time. This is going out wide. This one is taken away by Mark Bishop. Mark Bishop has this one on the left-hand side. He's going to end up running himself out of bounds. A turnover on downs is met by a Mark Bishop interception. Wolverines going to take this one back and try to see if they can't reduce this lead that the Tornadoes have. Excellent play by Mark Bishop there.
Oh, yeah, you know, the receiver stopped and did a good job making a move on the ball. Kind of got in front of Mark, and Mark just immediately met him when he turned around and ripped it.
Garber has the ball at the 48-yard line. It's first down, Wolverines.
Mark Bishop making the move on the ball there. Like I said, ripping it away from the wide receiver and then running down the sideline. Nahara in at wide receiver. Colton Deeds in at linebacker, and Carson Bishop back there at tailback. Howery's going to take the snap. Hands this one off to Carson Bishop. And Deeds gets blown up on the left-hand side there, unable to hold his block. Carson Bishop does what he can to gain whatever, but he loses a yard.
Yeah, that defensive end. I think, you know, it's more of a linebacker the way they're lining up. Anyway, blows right by Deeds, who's lined up in a tight end spot.
Kind of hard as a tight end to be able to block those much larger defensive ends. But you just got to step in front of them, allow your offensive playmakers some space here. Howery's going to fake the handoff to Carson. It is going to get to Domingo Ramirez, who stays upright. They're going to call this one dead as Domingo Ramirez is not going to let go of that ball.
Nice look by Howery. Domingo across the middle is open and makes the move. It's third and about 2.
Yeah, they marked him just shy. It looked like his knee did not touch, but they did call him down. So it'll be third and short here for the Wolverines. The home field getting loud, cheering on the Tornadoes. Howery communicating with his wideouts. Howery gets the defense to jump, and that's going to be a first down. That's the third penalty for the Tornadoes. And this one giving the Wolverines a first down with 25 seconds left to go in the first quarter. Wolverines down 22-36.
You know, when you see that multiple times, that's tough on both sides. You know, offense for not jumping either as well. And get the guy to jump. It's just a great job by Brett Howery.
The clock is ticking, and it looks like the Wolverines are happy to let this one go to the second quarter, and I think we are looking forward to some commercial breaks here on GarberWolverines.tv.
439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
We're back here at Riddle Field. The Wolverines are driving the ball right now on the 39-yard line to start the second quarter, down 36-22. Got a first down off the penalty and welcomed the slowing down of the pace there, Sean.
Yeah, we did. We'd like to see some time run off the clock just a little bit, you know.
So Carson Bishop is in motion. Carson Bishop's going to get this one to the right. Carson Bishop hits the first guy, gets knocked out of bounds. Going to be marked, it looks like, for no gain there. Bryson Kelly again making his presence felt on the field there, both on offense and defense, knocking Carson Bishop out of bounds here.
Yeah, we've seen him everywhere, haven't we?
Carson Bishop again going to go in motion. This one's going to get out to Mark Bishop, unable to take the short pass from Howery.
Football terms, bubble screen, tunnel screen, I'm not sure what's what, but short screen, how about that? Short pass
definitely a wide receiver screen out there, looking for kind of a quick pass, kind of supplant the rushing, game for the Wolverines, as we do have an empty backfield here on third down. Wolverines going to get this one out to Mark Bishop here, who's going to make the first down and get out of bounds. So first down Wolverines on a 3rd and long. Nice in rhythm pass.
Yeah, nice easy pass and catch, and Mark was able to get a few yards out of it. All you fans at home that are making fun of my lack of football knowledge, you get what you pay for here, folks.
A lot of fun here, and I'm hoping our fans, our away fans, our Garber fans are enjoying this game as much as we are here. As Garber Wolverines look to, get a little bit closer in the score with 3 wide. Howery with the empty backfield. Howery's going to look right. He's going to end up trying to pass this one. He's got one guy on him and gets taken down in the backfield.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. That other left side as they get the big old defensive lineman pushed out. Brett makes a move and cuts right back into where he was. So loss of 2 on the quarterback scramble.
Number 75 is Jackson Bolton, just towering over even his own players there in red, but looking mighty big even against the big Garber Wolverines front line there. Howery's going to go empty backfield again with those 3 wide. It's going to be a fake to Carson Bishop and a pass deep downfield to Seth Smith. This one's going to get picked off, though. Carson Bishop takes down number 7 for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, Seth on that deep route, moving backwards, and that deep safety was able to just step right in front of that one.
Ball in the air a little too long there. Cole Gregory able to take that one in for the Tornadoes. Starting now with their backs up against the wall. We'll see if the Garber Wolverines can answer by holding for the first time this game the Tornadoes offense. Nahara and Carson Bishop out on the right side. We are going to get a timeout for the Tornadoes.
We'll take a commercial break with them on Garber.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
The Garber Wolverines just gave up the ball, looking to stop this one from being a 3-score game. We mentioned some of the tackling being an issue today, that interior as well being a bit of a problem, Sean. What can Garber do differently this drive to stop the Tornadoes here?
Right now, they're Drumright's getting such a push up front that the linebackers and D-backs are one-on-one with that big, strong quarterback. And what they've got to do is get a push first, but also just string the play out, extend it to the sidelines, allow our speed to play into a little bit of an advantage for us.
We haven't seen too much passing from Kelly here, and it is going to be on the ground. A little reverse play, some open grass here for the player. Missed tackle by the Wolverines. Nahara unable to bring him down. And Colton Deeds able to bring down right down at about the 50-yard line here.
Got him in pursuit, ran the reverse, and lots of green to work with.
A good job by Deeds closing the gap there, taking him down because there was even more green grass for the Tornadoes there in front. Again, a couple missed tackles there, missed opportunities for the Wolverines, looking to clean that up here and stop the Tornadoes from marching down and making this a 3-score game here. Jack Weibling in at left defensive end. This is going to go away from him. Kelly's going to get caught up here. Several players in the tackle there. Domingo Ramirez, the lead tackler.
Trenton Hoop's in there as well, number 10, who's rotating around defensive end and linebacker spot. And that is one thing we've been doing, rotating a lot of guys in some different spots with the absence of Trevin Blazer.
His presence, or his absence rather, is being felt here for the Wolverines. Normally a staunch, force on the defense is Blazer for the Wolverines. Tornadoes going one wide here. Likely keeping this on the ground. It is Cole Kelly up the middle. Getting tackled. I gave him a new first name, actually. That was Bryson Kelly, not Cole Kelly.
Just right up the gut, just a big gap, as you said. He didn't get touched till he's about 5 yards downfield. Just a quarterback keeper right up the middle.
Wolverines staying out there. Mentioned Hoops there on the right side. Jackson Weibling still on the left side there. Looking like they're going to bring some pressure. This one bounces just off the center there. Going to be second down after a gain of about 4.
Gain of 4 up the middle doesn't sound great, but it's some progress, They got a hand on him at least at the line, and that's what they've got to do. Keep fighting, keep getting some resistance up front.
And some sure tackling, gang tackling. That's what we saw at Canton. That's what we saw at home 2 weeks ago. Garber is definitely capable of turning this ball over as well, as we saw that 2 weeks ago. See if they can't get this ball back here on defense, give their offense a chance. This one's going to be handoff right up the middle. And again, met by several Wolverines, but it was a big-time gain. See where they end up marking this one.
They're going to call it a first down, which I think is right.
Again, making a stop for the Wolverines were Colton Deeds, the Trenton Hoops.
It's going to be a first down here. The ball is on the 24-yard line. 7:42 left to go here in the second quarter. The Tornadoes making a drive to try to put this one up by 3 scores.
Cooper Hughes back in at nose. Let's see if he can get a little bit of push up the middle.
Bryson Kelly hands this one off. This one's going to go off to the left side, and Colton Deeds, no, sorry, that is Carson Bishop there with the shoestring tackle, keeping that one right at the line of scrimmage.
Bounced it away from that. Did get a push. Cooper Hughes did get a push up the middle. He was able to bounce it left. Luckily, Carson got a hold of a shoestring.
An 8-man is definitely a scary thing when you let the offensive playmaker get to the outside like that. So great job by Carson Bishop making sure that one got stopped after a very short game. Looks like they're going to be giving him a little bit of a yard there. Kelly in the backfield by himself. He is going to go up that left-hand side, has several people trying to take him down. They finally do, but it's going to be first and goal.
5 down linemen for the Tornadoes, and they're just going to let Kelly get it and go. D-backs and linebackers not able to step up and get a hand on it until he's way downfield.
Nahara in on the tackle there for the Wolverines. Ended up getting some help there to take him down. Gonna need all hands on deck to take down Kelly today. Ball is at the 8-yard line. First and goal. Tornadoes getting set, 2 out wide. Kelly's going to keep this one for himself. Try to go through the middle and get stuffed.
Good job by Cooper Hughes and Jackson Weibling as they both meet him at the line. Cooper with a good push up the middle.
Those are 2 very strong young men there for the Wolverines. Both of them playing on the offensive line, trying to keep Powery up right now, trying to take down Kelly. Going to give them a gain of 1 on that. Ball now at the 7-yard line. The Tornadoes have been keeping this all on the ground. Haven't really needed to pass as they've had success. And here we do. We have 5 yards. Both Cooper Hughes and Jackson Weibling jumping off sides.
Makes it second and goal from about the 4.
It's not exactly what the Wolverines defense wanted to see.
No, not at all. And as you mentioned, Drumright not only keeping the ball on the ground, but with a 2-score lead already and really taking their time in the huddle, time getting to the line.
Kelly's going to take this one out to the right. He's got open grass and is going to run this one in for a Tornadoes touchdown.
Two things on that drive from Drumright. Number one, as you mentioned, keeping it on the ground, not worried about only gaining 2 or 3 yards at a time, not really getting fancy at all. We did see one reverse, but other than that, just keeping it right up the middle. Number two, that keeps the ball out of Mark Bishop's hands.
Yep, yeah, they're finding those open holes and then just running to green grass here. Kelly going to take this one in himself. Gives another 2 points now for the Tornadoes, up 44-22 with 4:45 left to go in the second quarter. We're going to go to commercial break here. You're watching GarberWolverines.tv.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager.
The Garber Wolverines are now down 22 points, 44-22 here at Riddle Field with 4:45 left to go. We've only seen really, after one return that was called back, squib kicks ever since then from the Tornadoes. What do you expect to happen this time, Sean?
I expect the same. They're not going to put the ball in Bishop's hands deep, either one of the Bishops, and Garber knows it as well as they're putting some more hands up front.
The Wolverines did have a nice drive that unfortunately ended in an interception. Tornadoes ran the ball all the way down the field to put up 8 more points. Garber looking to keep this one reasonable right now here. We're still in the second quarter, lots of time left. This one is going to probably go the distance, so plenty of time here for Garber to change things up. Mark Bishop back there to receive the kick if they dare.
Up backs are Seth Smith, Nahara, and Domingo Ramirez. As Nahara is just less than 5 yards behind the front lineman.
They're certainly expecting that squib kick as well. They attack the last one. This one's going to be a squib kick, and Nahara jumps on this one.
Yeah, in a good position. Sometimes you don't know where it's going, but Nick didn't have to adjust too much and did make a move on the ball, which is good, as we mentioned earlier. But
definitely necessary here for the Wolverines. Want positive movement on this one here. Ball is at the 46-yard line of the Wolverines. 4:40 left to go, 4:44 left to go here in the second quarter. Student section getting loud right in front of us here as Howery's looking out to his right-hand side, checking with his wide receivers. He is looking to pass. Howery's now going to get taken down.
yeah, they're going to call him down, but that was close. Cooper Hughes just may have made a move on him, and he couldn't stay in front.
Meeting at the 40-yard line with Jackson Bolton and Owen Gray.
And with only a 2 or 3 man rush up front, you don't want to overcommit. Bringing extra blockers in, you hope these guys can hold their own.
A 6-yard sack there. Howery looking to make this one back here with an empty backfield. Domingo Ramirez alone here on the right-hand side. Howery's going to go his way, almost gets picked off.
Yeah, Domingo not seeing him, looking over his shoulder, wasn't able to come back to it.
Jackson Mock was jumped all over that one, creating a 3rd and long now for the Wolverines. Wolverines not really able to get anything going on the ground, trying to get something going on the air here. Seth Smith is out wide. Howery back there. Howery's going to dump this one off to Carson Bishop, who gets this pass. He's now got some open space in front of him. He's going to make the first guy miss. He's going to be in first down territory for the Wolverines.
That screen pass was completed to number 1, Carson Bishop.
Yep, Carson had to adjust a little bit to come back to the ball, but man, once he got it, turned on the jets and made a good move, and even fought through that end tackle to get the first down.
Excellent run after the catch there by Carson Bishop. As he first looks to the left, cuts it back to the middle, makes those missed tackles in for a first down here. He's going to stay in as the tailback next to Howery. Domingo Ramirez out wide on your right-hand side. Mark Bishop out on your left. Howery communicating with his wide receivers. Takes this missed snapped, hits the ground.
Yeah, he had to go to a knee to get it, which is probably a good idea instead of trying to pick it up. You hate the loss, but it's protecting the ball, which is probably what matters most in that situation.
Especially the way the Tornadoes have been getting after Howery. He probably wouldn't have had much time if he would have picked it up. So absolutely smart play there, just taking the loss, which is 5-yard loss here. It's going to be 2nd and 15. Clock is still moving. 2:45 left to go in the second quarter. Seth Smith at tight end. Carson Bishop at tailback. Domingo Ramirez and Mark Bishop on the left side of the field. How are you going to take this one? Hands it off to Carson Bishop. Carson Bishop up to the mid. Carson Bishop off to the right. He's got one guy to beat. He's going to end up beating him, and he's going to stay inbounds for a Wolverines touchdown.
Good job by Carson, not only staying strong initially, but man, he turned on the jets there at the end.
Kind of toyed with the Tornadoes defensive player there daring him to come after him, knowing that he can beat him to the outside. Stays in bounds and gets 6 points for the Wolverines. Wolverines looking to close this gap now with the 2-point conversion. Howery stays out there. Mark Bishop in at tailback next to Howery. Nahara in at the right side. Seth Smith is standing up. Snap is high. Howery looking to the left. Does toss this one down to the left. It is a tall catch, and we got an incomplete pass as Domingo Ramirez unable to bring this one down, but that was still not a bad drive by the Wolverines.
Sure, and Domingo actually on that play, I'm not even sure. He might have caught it, but he was out the back of the end zone. You know, you're seeing the speed, which we have to use to our advantage. They're over pursuit, taking advantage of that with the screen plays. Just got to see some improvement on the other end of the ball. You know, we knew coming into this game the difference Coach Elric was going to make on this team from last year to this year. We're starting to see it. We're starting to see a lot of discipline by Drumright, the aggressiveness without committing those penalties that got them in so much trouble last year. And Garber's got to do the same here defensively. They're going to have to button down, stay disciplined, keep their assignments, which is we're seeing some guys over commit and leave some gaps on the weak side. Just keep their assignments, stay solid, and be aggressive and get a push.
There's 2:23 left to go here in the half. Garber's down 44-28. If they can manage to stop here, they can really close the gap as they get the ball in the second half. So potential chance to double dip, but the first job here is stopping Kelly in this Tornado offense.
Got to keep it at 2 possessions here before halftime.
Nahara is going to kick this one away. This is going to be a squib kick. This one, Mark Bishop touched this one, and now Wolverines are going to fall on top of it. I don't see.
They're going to have a conversation because Mark batted it, and Mark touched it before 10 yards is the question. And I'm going to tell you right now, none of those officials know either way.
But they didn't call it on the field. So see what they're going to call now. It looks like it should be Wolverines' ball. It certainly looked like.
Well, and now here's the question again. Can you advance it? It's kind of back to the first call that the call they made earlier. I don't know. Don't get me lying.
It looks like they are lining up to re-kick this.
There's no flag on the play, so I'm not sure what the re-kick's for. There's got to be a signal from the white hat as to why there's a re-kick.
Well, I can tell you. So the ball is being kicked, starts at the 40, right? So it has to pass the 50-yard line. I am sitting right now at about the 47-yard line.
And here's the other thing. If they're going to re-kick, there's no penalty either way. We're still kicking from the 40.
Yeah. So Nahara is going to do the same thing here. This time it is going to end up out of bounds. And now the flag flies for the out of bounds.
For the kick out of bounds. Awfully awkward, to say the least. I'm not sure what happened, and I'm sure they're over there.
It is too bad we do not have replay, because as I was
Coach
saying
Hughes
here,
is looking for an explanation, if nothing else.
Yeah,
and he's not getting one at all.
I'm at the 47-yard line, Sean, and Mark Bishop surely was past the 50.
Right.
So it definitely seemed like that would have gone Garber's way. Unfortunately, now they have a re-kick. The Tornado's going to have good field position here with the ball going out of bounds.
I don't think I've ever seen a re-kick with no penalty. That's interesting.
The Tornado's sideline was certainly convincing enough for the re-kick. As we'll see what the Wolverines defense can do, see if they can't answer Kelly here. Having quite the day. Kelly is going to take this one, and the middle was wide open after a cutback, and Kelly's going to take this one in for another Tornadoes touchdown.
Nose guard was on the ground. Kelly saw it, cut back right in that gap, and the middle linebacker was already blown up by then.
Play designed to go out to the left-hand side. Kelly decides to take it back into the center and takes it all the way down. Wolverines looking to at least stop the two-point conversion here.
What a huge turn of events on the first kick by Garber, which was recovered by the Wolverines. Forced to re-kick with no explanation. But Kelly does what he should do. He takes advantage of it and marches down and scores.
We've got some confusion out on the field. Looks like a moving it back here as the Tornadoes didn't get set up properly. So delay of game being called here, making this one slightly further distance so they can't walk this one in, giving Garber a little room to operate on defense. Kelly going to pitch this one out to the right. Mock is going to try to bounce this one back in, and Mark Kelly and the Wolverines stop this one, prevent the two-point conversion.
Yeah, Mark Bishop on that corner shed his blocker well on the option. They did extend it, which is what they're supposed to do, and got him to pitch the ball. It was a one-on-one block for Bishop if the offensive guy keeps his block, the runner's in, but Mark sheds it and gets the tackle to hold the conversion. So we've got 2:14 left in the first half. Garber's shown their ability to score quick, so that's not a huge concern. The thing is, you want to keep this, again, as we keep saying, keep it within 2 scores as you're going to get the ball back in the third quarter. So if they can get the touchdown out of this, and with 2 minutes, I mean, both teams have got time to have a possession.
The way that this game has been going here, it is 50-28. These two are scoring at an impressive clip here. You're talking about Garber receiving the second half kickoff. So if they take the full 2 minutes, though, and score, they do have the chance to reduce this 22-point lead at least down by 12, making it a lot more reasonable as the game goes on.
Yeah, and you hear NFL guys talk about that all the time. There's a name for it. Once again, you're getting what you paid for with football analysis. But, yeah, that swing is huge. Garber's just got to be able to take advantage of it here. 2 minutes left.
Mark Bishop is back there deep. Not that we expect this one to go to him. We're going to see another squib kick here, and Garber in on that. It was Trenton Hoops with the recovery.
And you saw Hoops. He stepped up and made a play on the ball. And is 84 Seth on the offensive line was in position as well, and I'm not sure who caught it. Either way, Garber's got the ball.
We're going to see that trips formation off to the right here. Saw a bubble screen to mark, or an attempt bubble screen to mark the last time we saw this. Howery's going to take this one. Howery's going to try to step up. Howery sheds one would-be tackler, tries to find some space.
Yeah, don't run backwards.
He's going to end up getting about a yard off of this. He ran about 50, but he got 1 yard forward at least.
He was flushed forward and shed the tackle. When that happened, you hope to see him take off in that spot.
What should the wide receivers do if they see Howery in trouble like that?
Well, they're all moving back to the ball and then looking to see if he breaks the line of scrimmage for a block to help him out.
All 3 receivers out here on the right-hand side. Howery takes the snap. Howery looking across the middle of the field. Howery's going to be flushed out now, has some space in front of him. Howery's going to look for the pass, gets this one away to Carson Bishop, who catches it and falls down after the catch there, but it's going to be first down, Wolverine.
And you asked what a receiver should do in that situation, that scramble situation. That's it right there. Carson coming back to the ball. Brett sees him in the middle of the field and gets it to him for 18 yards. That's a great play.
Clock is still ticking here, 1:15. Oh, we're going to stop it at 1:16 now.
Landon Dixon, our assistant producer, points out that I didn't start the clock after the kickoff, but we'll get you caught up. 1:16 left in the first half.
The refs trying to work out the scoreboard here.
So they're going to
1:24. They're going to put some time on the clock there.
I'm off either way. I'm not making it up.
Howery has Carson Bishop here. Mark Bishop going to go in motion. Howery looking to his right. Howery's going to be flushed out of the pocket to the right. Howery passes. This one has Carson Bishop. It looks like they're calling this one a catch for Carson Bishop. A sliding grab and another first down, Wolverines.
Great job by Carson. Howery sees him on the sideline, trying to steer some traffic, and gets Carson wide open.
Howery's now going to go empty backfield here with 1 minute and 6 seconds left to go in the first half here. Howery takes the snap. Howery looking to his left. Now flushed out of the pocket to the left. He's keeping his eyes downfield. Now he's just going to run out of bounds after a yard of gain.
It's a good decision, on Howery's part. You know, they're not rushing more than 3. So Howery sees that. When the man steps inside, he takes advantage of it. Only gets 2 out of it, but it's worth it. Gain of 2.
I think the one thing probably done differently here would be Howery not stepping out of bounds to keep that clock going, so you do not give this back to the Tornadoes.
You got a good point.
So, but still a smart play just to take what you can get and not put that ball in trouble here. Again, an empty backfield. Carson Bishop going to go across the line here. Howery looking his way, does get this one out. Immediately taken down, but a solid gain here for the Wolverines to bring up 3rd and short.
Yeah, Seth Smith tight end, hit him in the middle. Good decision by Brett.
Now we got 31 seconds left to go here in the half, and this is what I was talking about. Let that clock roll. End this half with the points. See what the Wolverines can do here. Howery's going to take this one, fake it off to, and it's off the hands of Domingo Ramirez.
Right idea. They saw the blitz up the middle. Domingo cuts his defender's face just out of his reach, but it's the right idea, and wouldn't be surprised to see him run it again if they bring a rush of 4.
Ball is on the 9-yard line. There is 4 yards to gain, so it is possible for them to get a first down here but not score.
17 seconds. We are caught up on the clock. 4th down and what, Nate?
4 yards to go. Howery back there to receive a snap with Carson Bishop on his left. This is going to be a handoff to Carson Bishop looking for the outside on the right. Carson Bishop is going to get pulled out of bounds, but we got ourselves some laundry.
And they're going to get the horse tackle, and hopefully Carson's well.
Carson Bishop jumped back up. Seems like he's all right. This is going to be a first down with 10 seconds left.
See if that's the call. I missed the signal by the white hat. Was that the call?
It is against the Tornadoes. I did miss the call, but I think you're right. We'll have first and goal now for the Wolverines.
It is the horse collar call, and as Garber fans playing Drumright, we hate seeing that because we know what happened last year. 10 seconds left in this first half. I know our clock went to 0. But
we got the heavy formation, Sean. I know it's hard for you to see here from the press box, but Carson Bishop is going to plow forward and gets the touchdown with 6 seconds left to go in the half. Garber Wolverines putting on 6 points.
Good job by Carson, ducking his head. Had to step over a defender, which is okay. Did a good job of that as well. And as we mentioned, 6 seconds left. If they can get that hold off that kickoff and hold them from scoring, then this is that 2-possession swing we were talking about.
Garber Wolverines going to go out there with Howery at quarterback. Seth Smith in there at tight end. Mark Bishop in at tailback. Domingo Ramirez out wide on your left. It's going to be a handoff to Mark Bishop, who was tackled before he can make the line to gain.
Yeah, 56 blows up that right side of that line. He's in the backfield again, but right when Mark even gets the ball. O-line for Garber's got to do a better job. They'll have a conversation at halftime of how 56 is doing that. They're moving him around to every side of the line, so you've got to be able to find him.
Garber now down by 16 here with 6 seconds left to go in the half. They do receive the kickoff in the second half. All they have to do is make sure these 6 seconds don't work for the Tornadoes. I imagine we'll see another squib kick here, Sean.
I would think so. You know, definitely don't want to put it in number one's hands again for the Tornadoes, and as he sits back deep, so don't expect Garber to kick it deep to him. You see the Wolverines come out.
Nahara
the other thing is
that
that 6 seconds, you know, that's a snap. That's one snap. So Garber's gonna have to step up defensively.
Maybe we'll see a squib kick go in Garber's favor and give them that snap, Sean. That'd be something. Mark Bishop awfully close to securing the first kickoff last time. The second kickoff didn't go their way. Nahara is going to get this one away. It is a big squib kick. 81 able to bring this down. Looking for the pass or the play here. What's actually good here is took some time off the clock. I almost thought we would have taken up the full 6 seconds there.
I was hoping he'd get a couple more yards before he went down, but 2 seconds left on the clock.
It will be interesting to see here what the Tornadoes do, as most of their damage has been on the ground, but they'd only get one play for that. So they have to make it count. They have had some success in that regard, but Garber Wolverines just need one surefire tackle, and they can go in this half down just 16. Going to be a timeout for the Tornadoes.
We'll take a short break here on GarberWolverines.tv.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our...
We've got 2 seconds left here. It's going to feel like an eternity. Stick around at halftime as we're going to re-air the pregame show in case you missed it due to some technical difficulties on our end here. Garber Wolverines going to look to stop Kelly here, who goes up the middle. He has at least one Wolverines on him, and he's going to stay upright, but they'll end up calling this one down. This one's not going to go into the end zone. Garber Wolverines going to finish this one at the half, down 50-34. We'll be back here on Garber Wolverines TV. Like I said, we're going to re-share the pregame show for you, as it is a quality program here put on by Garber Wolverines.
Welcome to the Country Cabin Cafe pregame show on Garber Wolverines TV. Fletcher Reed here with head coach, Coach Coy Hughes. I'm going to kind of recap last few weeks and then do a little preview of what's upcoming for the Garber Wolverines. So kind of had a little bye week last week, but think back, give us a little recap of Summit Christian.
Yeah, played really well. Probably as dominant a first quarter as I've ever been a part of. Defense played really well. Flew to the football, and then whenever we finally did get an opportunity on offense, we were pretty efficient. So we were balanced. We scored both running the ball and passing the ball, which I like, and up front we were pretty dominant. So I was pleased with it, but we've still got a lot of things we got to work on.
Yeah, just being a part of the broadcast, it was an explosive first quarter to say the least, and it came in a variety of ways. Some big-time turnovers, too, to kind of give your offense the ball back. Was that just kind of breaking down the game plan of Summit, knowing that they were going to throw the ball a little bit more than Canton, or kind of discuss a little bit of that?
Yeah, I was kind of the complete opposite of Canton. Canton was kind of, 3 yards in a cloud of dust, or at least they tried. They weren't successful for for the most part because we were pretty good on defense that night as well. So they tried to spread us out and sling the ball a little bit, but we're pretty athletic in the secondary. So Carson, Mark, Domingo, Nick did an outstanding job in the secondary, and even Seth when they went 4 wide. And then our bigs up front that we rotated did a really good job of getting pressure. So I was really pleased with our effort, and Savage's game plan was excellent, so I was really pleased with it.
Yeah, first few weeks have been super successful for the Wolverines. A lot of excitement surrounding your program. Some of the guys that I just feel like deserve to get a little bit more credit. The offensive line, defensive line look to be one of the strong suits of the Wolverines this year. I know you discussed last week or previous few weeks about how they lived in the weight room and got a lot stronger. Can you go a little bit more in depth about their impact on both sides of the ball?
Yeah, and the good thing about it is we've actually got a lot more depth this year than we've had in the past because a lot of those guys have had to play, when they were really young just because they had to. We didn't have a lot of depth, but we've got a lot of young guys that have stepped up. We put in a package where we have 5 offensive linemen that's been really successful. And defensively, we rotate probably 8 to 10 guys. So a lot of freshmen in there helping us out as well. Juan Martinez, Mason Metcalf, Cord Southwick, guys that are in there that are really, really helping out. And then, of course, we got the mainstays with Trenton Hoops and Cooper Hughes, Jack Weibling, Bull, Jason Borlon have all been excellent. So we've had a lot of been able to keep fresh by rotating so many guys in and been really successful. And then offensively, we're blessed to have, those 3 guys that have been there for 3 years. So they've done a really good job, and Coach Timberlake's done a really good job with those guys up front. And all of them have worked really hard this summer and got bigger, faster, and stronger. So they've done a really good job, but we got our work cut out for us this week, that's for sure.
Yeah, so 2-0, 2 blowout wins. Then you had the bye week. Kind of were able to slow down, probably fix some things you saw on film, go through a little bit of bye week, and maybe some things you guys focused on throughout that.
Yeah, bye week we really focused a lot on conditioning and tweaking a lot of indie stuff. Fixing a little steps here, step there. A lot of work with the younger guys who haven't had as much experience, but we really worked hard, and we got some stuff done that we really want to get to. But with playing week 0, you don't have a lot of time to work on a lot of stuff. So we added a little bit to our playbook and fixed some steps here and there. Worked really hard on conditioning, and then really hit the weight room hard with Coach Meyer. So we got a lot of things done, but we know these next 2 weeks are going to be super tough. So we're fired up and ready for the challenge.
Yeah, it just seems like the schedule worked out, maybe not perfectly, but with the 2 wins, you're able to slow down. You have Drumright, who's 3-0 upcoming. Give us a little insight on Drumright and what to expect from them this week.
Really good, big, physical, senior Latin team. Last year they were almost all juniors, and they return almost everybody. They got a new coach, Chris Ellerick, who Coach Savage knew from their families both grew up there in Ryan, Oklahoma. Had a lot of success at Yale in the late 90s, early 2000s, and then had a lot of success at Stroud. So he's doing a really good job there. They got a big quarterback, 220-pound quarterback, big dude. Physical's got a good arm. So they got a big offensive lineman that's probably 6'5", 300 pounds. So they're going to be physical. We're going to have our work cut out for us. We know we're going to have to bring our A game if we're going to be successful. That's for sure.
So expecting probably a more competitive game, it sounds like. That's probably why you focus a little bit more on conditioning over bye week, because, you may have to outlast them.
For sure, yeah, for sure. And we really haven't got a chance to use our tempo much. That's something I like to use is some tempo when it's there. You don't want to use it all the time. You got to make sure you're doing it right. So that's some stuff we worked on, a little bit of tempo, a little bit of 2-minute drill here and there, and then really just worked on our steps, getting bigger, faster, and stronger. So.
Yeah, well, that's kind of all I have for you today, Coach Hughes. Program's looking very exciting, 2-0. Got a big test this week, and then got another one coming up after that, which we won't look into right now. But good luck this week, and hopefully you get the job done.
All right, man. Appreciate it.
We're going to get a quick break for our sponsors. When we come back, we're going to hear from our Country Cabin Cafe player of the game, Carson Bishop.
The Country Cabin is a proud sponsor of our Football Wolverine of the Week. The Cabin has been a staple in the Garber community for years and is always willing to lend a helping hand with Garber Public Schools. Located at 321 Comanche Street off of Highway 74, we are open every Tuesday through Friday, 9 a.m. to 8 p.m. We have daily lunch and dinner specials, so come check us out. And go Wolverines!
Welcoming Carson Bishop, the Country Cabin Cafe player of the game. Big-time performance for Carson Bishop in their big win over Summit Christian a few weeks ago. Had 3 interceptions on the defensive side of the ball. They kept testing him. I felt like you won your matchup in that situation. Would you agree with me, Carson?
Yeah, I don't know why he kept on throwing the ball.
So is that something going over the scout and the game plan that was their favorite target to throw to? Or
no, the game plan he wasn't really supposed to get the ball much.
Well, I'm glad they tried to come your way. You had, like I said, 3 interceptions, including 1 on a long pick 6 for a touchdown. Broke a few tackles, read your blocks well. I mean, can you kind of go through a little bit of the offseason Summer Pride program and the strength you put on in the offseason?
Not much. The only thing I did was about put on 15 pounds.
So he's not giving himself enough credit. Carson Bishop was there every single morning at Summer Pride, moving weight, working on his conditioning. And if you've seen the first 2 weeks, you've seen that in full display, breaking many tackles, making guys miss with his quickness. And we are going to continue to see that throughout the season. Now, we talked a little bit about defensive side of the ball, offensive side of the ball. You ran the ball very well. The holes were there. You saw them very well, I guess. You want to go in a little bit more depth with that?
Up front, the guys are huge. So I got Jack, Coop, and Coda. They're both over. Besides for Jack, they're all over 270. Besides for Jack, they all put on weight, muscle. So it's easy.
It makes it easy when you can get 5 yards downhill once you touch it. Also, we've seen you as a receiver as well. I guess my question is, you do a little bit of everything: receiver, running back, play in the secondary. Do you have a favorite, or you just love football? Running back's your favorite for sure. That was a quick answer. So really, really good performance. Like I said, I hope to continue to see big time performance from you, and I expect that we will. Going into Drumright this week, what are some things to expect from Drumright?
Their quarterback, their running back. That's about it. That's all they have, really, besides for their big old nose and center. And then that's about it. They like to run the ball a lot, so we'll have to lock that down.
Okay, sweet. Did you over your bye week? What was kind of the focus over bye week?
It was more of mental reps this week. Getting, I really don't know. Just taking mental reps.
A little conditioning.
Yeah.
Still lifting, I assume.
Yeah. We did a lot more conditioning over the bye week.
All right, well, there you have it from Carson Bishop, our Country Cabin Cafe player of the game. Congratulations, Carson, and hope to see more success in your future.
Thank you.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
fans, we still have a few minutes left here in Drumright as we have a 20-minute halftime, so 8 minutes on the clock plus that fun little 3-minute football rule, so really 11 minutes before kickoff. Just going to give you a few scores of interest around the area. One big score, Sealing coming off a large victory over Laverne last week at OBA. Tight ball game there, 12-6, Sealing with the lead. Also, some former Wolverines down at Caddo are trailing on the road at Velma Elma at halftime, 46-14. Summit Christian, Garber's opponent last week, trailing against Southwest Covenant, 26-12. And then the Canton Tigers, the week 0 opponent of Garber, trailing Quorum Bible Academy, 28-26 at halftime. Garfield County scores. Covington Douglas with a 42-6 lead over Deer Creek Lamont, still in the second quarter there. Also a future opponent of the Wolverines, district opponent in Yale, the Yale Bulldogs, leading at halftime over Davenport 20-0. Palm Creek Hunter on the road at Medford. They're already up 30-0 in the second quarter. And district opponent for the Wolverines, Ringwood, hosting the Winoka Railroaders, up 34-8 in the second. And finally, in Garfield County, Waukomis is on the road at Kremlin, and that game's already over. Waukomis with the 45-62-6 victory over the Kremlin-Hillsdale Bronx. We're going to take a short break again. We'll be back a few minutes before kickoff on GarberWolverines.tv.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at squirtle.com/stream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Welcome back here at Riddle Field. I'm Nathan Perry. Sean Weibling in the booth with me here as we got about 2 minutes and 50 seconds left of halftime. Garber Wolverines right now trailing 50-34. They do get the ball at the half. We talked a lot of this before the half. They were able to put up that touchdown there, Sean. This is where they get the double dip, right? If they score the touchdown and are able to make one defensive stop, they're back in this
Yeah,
game.
you know, that three-score lead is hard to cut into, but the double possession is going to be huge for the Wolverines if they can take advantage of it. You know, you see the 50, and it puts this welling in your gut like, oh my gosh, what's going on? But like you said, right back in the game, could get within 8 points, and it's their ballgame from there.
What has been your key to the game here in the first half for Garber to stay in this one?
Well, they're using their speed in the passing game right now, and not to say that the run game has been completely shut down, but Brett Howery has done a good job scrambling, getting guys on the move, having guys kind of create space, and using Carson Bishop and Mark Bishop and even Domingo Ramirez moving around and creating plays on the back end of that defense. You know, that's the good thing going for the Wolverines now. You flip to the other side of the ball, and defensively it's hard to find good things, but they've got to force Drumright to extend to the sidelines, can't get beat up the middle so easily. And then if they can get stops on those sidelines, on those running plays, now you put them in passing situations. Drumright hasn't thrown the ball much at all today. Hadn't had to even attempt it. Let's see if they can. Let's force them into passing situations.
Mark Bishop coming down with one of those pass attempts and able to flip the script there for the Wolverines. You mentioned not a lot going well here in the first half for that defense. A lot of it missed opportunities, missed tackles for them. Who's going to be the X factor for the Wolverines here in the second half?
I think it's that up front, that defensive line, holding their spots, not getting blown back. They're getting hands on the ball runner sometimes and just not being able to make the tackle, that first contact. Being stronger, holding the ground, not over-committing and overrunning the play, which we've seen that happen a few times. If they can do that, then that'll slow down just that immediate rush and allow those D-backs and those linebackers to make some plays.
Yeah, we have seen them shed some blocks and make some good tackles. Just need to see that consistently here in the second half. We've got ourselves about 10 seconds before the Garber Wolverines are going to take this opening kickoff here to the second half. Only down 2 scores, down 16 points here. Have the opportunity to make this a 1-score game here on their opening drive. They've been very successful with the ball in their hands, having only a couple drives kind of stymied due to turnovers. So we'll see if this opening drive they can continue that. Like you mentioned, Howery having a good day, passing the ball. He does need some time back there. Do you see that improvement in line? You mentioned the coach was going to take them into halftime and kind of talk about the improvement that the offensive line
I think they will. We've seen the 56 for the Tornadoes. They've been moving him around a lot of different sides of the ball. We've got to find him. He is definitely a bigger, faster pass rush than any other Drumright players. So lining him up all over the place, we've got to find him quickly. That'll be a key thing to be talked about at halftime. Also, this onside kick here. They're not going to kick it deep to Bishop. I doubt they do, I should say. You don't know anything in football, right?
Yeah, they tried one time, and they kicked it back to Carson Bishop. He ran it all the way back. It was brought back for a blocking in the back, and then they decided, you know what, we're just going to squib kick this from here on out. Now, that was one of the missteps there in the first half for the Garber Wolverines, was they didn't attack one of those squib kicks, and the Tornadoes were able to come up with it. They seem to have learned their lesson, though, Sean.
Yeah, you can't sit behind that 10-yard line. And once that ball goes 10, it's live. You can't sit behind and wait for it to come to you. You've got to go get it.
So Mark Bishop is back deep to catch it. He's still got Seth Smith, Domingo Ramirez, and Nahara in the center there to receive this kick here. It is a squib kick that's going to go about 3 yards and out of bounds. So Garber Wolverines going to start this one in excellent field position.
Yeah, those are the ones that are easy to read. When it comes off the tee like that, it's not going 10 yards. Just get out of the way, brother.
Yep, do not want to touch it there. And the ball is going to start there at the 47-yard line of the Tornadoes. So we're already in the opponent's territory here. Oh, actually, sorry, we're actually moving this ball forward. So it's even better, 42-yard line now.
Kick went out of bounds. Yep.
Howery back to receive this as the QB. Carson Bishop behind him as the tailback. Mark Bishop in motion, going across here. It is going to be fake to Mark, handed to Carson, who's got some space there on the left, and he's going to blow right by the Tornadoes defense in for the Garber Wolverines. Touchdown.
Well, I said that the running game hadn't completely fallen apart, right? I might have overstressed the passing game a little bit.
That's the second touchdown on the ground there for Carson Bishop today, at least the second. He might have had one more there on the ground, but I know it's at least his second one. No laundry on the field that time to call this one back. Immediately, Wolverines putting the 6 on the board, bringing this into a 10-point game. Let's see if they can't put 2 on the board.
When it's 50-40, you can't say a 2-point conversion's big, but this one does have some significance to make it a 1-score game.
Howery's going to take this one, look to pass. Now he's got some open space in front of him. See if there's a block here. He's going to toss this one back. Mark Bishop has this, but it looks like it's going to be on Garber holding.
You get a holding call. That flag's in the middle of the field, which meant it was on that O-line. With the scramble to the left, those guys have got to communicate with each other and let each other know where Brett's rolling to. So they don't get wrapped up in the scramble.
You see the offensive linemen talking to each other, letting them know, hey, it's all right. You know, we're going to get this, and we're going to keep here as we're going to redo this attempt here. Ball is now moved all the way back to the 12-yard line.
Now, you do get some more space to get creative with Bishop and Domingo if they can buy him some time.
Howery looking to get this one to the right. There's going to be another there's another hold, and Mark Bishop almost brings this one down, but flag on the play.
Should have been defensive holding on the back end of that, and he didn't get the flag. I'm not sure why.
Declined the holding penalty, and Garber is going to go to kick this one off.
Well, tons of time, 50-40. They did what the goal was, which to come out and get that score and try to cut it down.
They did score right off the bat with an excellent Carson Bishop run here. Now the defense has a chance to atone for the first half.
See if they can't get some pressure up front, extend those runners, not give up those 8-10-yard gaps up the middle so easily, and make those runners get to the perimeter and allow our D-backs to make some plays.
Two teams have tried once to kick it deep and then have decided that squib kicks are the way to go the rest of this game, as they both have dangerous return men, as Kelly is going to be back there for the Tornadoes.
I got to say, Nathan, I hate to see, this is the first rotation, or the second year of the only rotation with Drumright in our district, or on our schedule, I should say. Let me get that correct. I kind of like this place. A lot of spirit. Students are involved. Burger smell flowing through the air. I mean,
it is.
Field looks great.
The student section is very loud. They're right in front of us and having a lot of fun here tonight. Hopefully the Wolverines can put a little dimmer in their night here as Naharok kicks this one away. This one is going to go past 10 yards. The ball is on the ground here. We're going to see who comes up with this one. That's going to be the Tornadoes' ball there. Wolverines had 3 guys in the area after it went past that 10-yard line, but the Tornadoes able to bring that one in.
And now we get to see what happened at halftime and if some adjustments were made. See if the kids were listening to those adjustments and go from there. I mentioned last time we'll see Drumright as they move to 11-man next year. Got a little bit bigger and grew out of the 8-man ranks. But
Jason Borland in on the line on the right-hand side. You got Jackson Weibling on the left. Colton Deeds is roaming around as a linebacker. This one's going to be Kelly keeping this one, running this one to the right. There is going to be flag on the play here as
Jackson got held at the line, and he did a good job. This is one thing our D-line also needs to be doing better, which is letting that official know when you're getting held. You got to show him. He got his arms up, tried to swim through it, and you can see there's the call right there, holding.
So what would have been a first down run for the Tornadoes being brought back by a holding call. Moving in the right direction for the Garber Wolverines.
10 yards from the spot of the foul. Replay first down.
So this is now going to be 1st and 20 here for the Tornadoes. Looking to make up some ground after a first down holding call. The Bishop boys on the right-hand side here. Haven't been a lot of passing plays. Kelly is going to look to dump this one off. He is met at the line. Seth Smith unable to make the first tackle, but the Garber Wolverines come over and swarm him.
So that initial contact we talked about right before the third quarter slows them down enough to allow that time Carson Bishop, the D-back, to get into the play. And that's where we're going to see the gang tackling coming along. But we've got to slow them down initially.
Good recognition there by Seth Smith to get to the screenplay there. Only a gain of 4 on the play. It's now 2nd and 16. Kelly, empty backfield, looking to pass again. This one's going to be just past Mock's hands. Kelly disappointed with himself. Garber Wolverines happy that one fell incomplete.
They're down and 14, 15, what is it?
16.
Third down at 16.
Third down and 16. Ball is at the 40-yard line. Yard to gain is just about the 44-yard line of Garber. So see what they can, what Garber Wolverines can do here. This could be the first defensive stop we've seen from them, as it is an empty backfield.
Going to have to get some push. Watch that run up the middle. I don't know why he wouldn't attempt that.
Kelly looking to get this one right over the center of field. It is going to be short of the first down there, as Seth Smith tackles the Tornadoes just shy of first down here. Oh, that was a spot.
Yeah, the line judge on one side and the stick on the other weren't agreeing. There we go. That was a pretty good spot. Either way, it's 4th and 1, and you expect Drumright to go for it.
Yeah, they've been picking up some of those easy yards there, but the Garber Wolverines have shown a lot of resilience in short yardage, not just this season, but this game. So let's see if they're able to hold the Tornadoes here on 4th down. Kelly is going to run this one right up the middle. He has some open space, only Carson Bishop to pass, and he is going to end up in the end zone. Kelly bringing this back to a 16-point game. Wolverines looked like they were finally getting it together on defense there, Sean, letting that one run up the middle on a 4th and short.
Yeah, that push up front. Kelly's just reading those gaps. Those guards getting the double down, and it's just wide open.
The Tornadoes moving away from that successful run game at first, trying to pass the ball, not getting as far as they wanted to. Back on the ground was Kelly for a touchdown here, as we look to see whether or not the Wolverines can stop the 2-point conversion here. This one's handed off to Mock, and this is what I was kind of talking about, was some short yardage goodness from the Wolverines, unable to stop them this time, though, as Mock gets in for 2 points, making this an 18-point game. Wolverines going to need to answer this one. We're going to go to break, though, here on GarberWolverines.tv.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Truck.
The Wolverines are looking to answer another score by the Drumright Tornadoes here. Down 18 points with 10 minutes left to go. So 2 scores here in the second half, 2 minutes off the clock. These teams know how to score quickly.
Yeah. They know how to score quickly, and the defenses haven't had much of an answer for either one of them. We haven't seen a punt today. That would be something new.
Well, let's not start that now. We want to see another Wolverines score here on Garber Wolverines TV here, as this one's going to be kicked away. This one's actually going to get a little far. Nahara's going to jump on this one, though.
Good job by Nick. Get on the ball, cover it up.
Doing his best to shield that one as it just went over his head. Chased it down there. Mark was running up to it as well. Garber's going to end up with that one. But that was the first kick that went past like 10, 15 yards for the Tornadoes since the opening kickoff that Carson Bishop ran back and got called back on.
Yeah, that's the ways of 8-man football now. They're going to see 1,000 different ways to onside kick.
How are you going to take this one? Fake it off to the left there. Now he's passing it, and he's going to just throw this one away.
And that's a shame because Garber picked up the blitz on that play. They had a late linebacker blitz, and Garber picks it up, holds him off. Just couldn't find a receiver open downfield.
Domingo Ramirez out wide left. Mark Bishop there in the slot. Powery back at QB. Carson Bishop on his left hip. Seth Smith right next to Cooper Hughes there. This one's going to be to Carson Bishop, who gets through 2 or 3 guys. I'm not sure how he stood up right there, Sean.
Yeah, he's fighting through those tackles, which is a great sign to see from him. But
he was wrapped up almost immediately, fights through the first one, gets past the gang tackle, and makes his way for a short yard gain here as we got 3rd and 8 for the Wolverines. That bunch formation over on the left-hand side there. Wolverines trying to figure this one out. Ooh, we have some movement at the line, but no flag there as the Tornadoes kind of sit back down. Carson Bishop in motion. Howery takes this one. Looking across the middle, tosses this out to Seth Smith there. Seth Smith stays upright. He's got himself a Wolverine first down.
Great job by Seth. Fighting off, getting downfield.
Seth Smith on the catch for the Wolverines. He was brought down by Cole Gregory.
Again, I want to talk about how great this offensive line has been about not jumping when the Tornadoes jump off sides like that. Normally you'll see some movement, but they know that snap count. They know when they need to move. Would have been nice to have a free 5 yards there, but I'll take a first down shot.
Yeah, it worked well. Play, good pass, good catch by Seth. And we've seen the plays after. What do they call them? Yak. We've seen the yak by all the Garber receivers today.
Got Carson Bishop in at tailback. Mark Bishop's running across the field here. It's going to be to Carson Bishop here. Again, making the first guy miss, making the second guy miss, making the third guy miss. Finally taken down after a short gain here, about 3 yards. A lot of work for 3 yards.
It was, and what you're seeing is those linebackers on the outside are not getting blocked by anybody, so he's having to try to make a move early just to gain any yards. I'll give him this. He got something out of nothing on that one.
Yeah, another time there where he's kind of been met there at the line of scrimmage or behind the line of scrimmage, getting himself some positive yards there for the Wolverines. He's going to take a little breather, but Domingo Ramirez and Mark Bishop are still out there wide. We got Hoops on the field now at tailback. Seth Smith still in there right next to Cooper Hughes. Howery going to call Mark Bishop into motion. Going to hand this one off to Mark Bishop. Mark unable to get to the outside there. Brings it back to the original line of scrimmage. A loss of 3 on the play.
Yeah, Hoops tried to get around that outside defender. Couldn't do it. It stretched that play all the way to the sideline and nowhere for Mark to go.
Hoops is off. Nahara is on. Third and 10 here for the Wolverines with 8:06 to go in the third quarter here. Mark Bishop moving over to the left-hand side. Empty backfield. Howery looking to pass this one. He's got some space. Now he's going to hold this one.
Oh, goodness.
He's going to go down.
Yeah, and
Howery staying on the ground right now, so we're going to go ahead and take a break here on GarberWolverines.tv.
Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.HaggerBrothersTrucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just a local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now, imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
We're back here on Riddle Field as Howery's being tended to. Sean, we don't want to speculate there. Brett was having himself a pretty good game, though. Going to miss the rest of this one.
Yeah, we're not exactly what's going on with Brett. We do think it's upper body because he's standing up right now on his own, and they've got him upright. They do have a medic out there taking a look at him also, so don't want to guess, but it's something to do with his upper body for sure. We can see now they've got his arm strapped down, and they've got a sling on his left arm. So
it's that left arm in wrapped tight to his body here. The home crowd is giving them a big cheer. We've been hearing them all game long, cheering on their team. It's nice to have that kind of level of sportsmanship out here in Drumright. Howery's walking off the field now. They're going to take some time here to kind of settle it down, and Wolverines kind of gathered together to see what they're going to do next. It's likely the freshman Aiden Johnson coming in at QB.
Yeah, they may move some people around. We'll have to see what they do. Some of those guys out there have had a history of playing quarterback. We may see them in a running position. And currently we've got –
that tackle did happen on third down, bringing up a 4th and 13.
So they're lining up for the punt formation so they can talk about it a little more.
Yeah, Seth Smith going to be back here to punt this one away. Low snap, gets this punt away though. Nice deep punt, and Wolverines are down there to down this one at the 16-yard line.
So as you mentioned, coming in at quarterback, I wouldn't be surprised to see maybe a number of different guys back there. We've seen Trent Hooks over the years take some snaps at quarterback. We've seen Domingo Ramirez take some snaps, especially before he arrived at Garber. When he was at Wacomas, we saw him take some snaps at quarterback. So there's a couple of different options there. First things first, Garber's got to find a way to get a stop on defense and stay in this ballgame.
Yeah, down 18 points now with 7:31 left to go in the third quarter. They held the Tornadoes on third down, but unable to hold them on fourth down, and see if they can clean that up here on this second drive here for the Tornadoes in the half.
You do see them spreading out. 2 wides, no back.
Tornadoes going to keep this one on the ground, though. Back into the inside. This time, the defensive line was there for you. LeBorlin on the tackle.
And if you're the Tornadoes here, you've been explosive on offense, and you like seeing all those points, but you got an 18-point lead. And there's nothing wrong with 3 yards in a cloud of dust for them, with the ability for Garber to score quick with Bishop and Carson DeMarc and Domingo. you know, even without the quarterback, there's still some opportunities to get open in space. So
lots of offensive threats there for the Wolverines that you're mentioning here on defense. The same players trying to hold this defense here as the pitch goes out to the wide. Mark Bishop first to hit the mock. Looks like it's going to be a short gain here for the Tornadoes, bringing up 3rd and short.
You know, Mock got a few more yards off that option than he had in the past. Bishop got strung out deep because they sent a guy on him and got there a little late. But again, you know, you force the pitch. That's what you want to do in that situation. Even though he gained 4 or 5 yards, it's still.
It has been a lot easier to take down Mock than it has been Kelly.
That's for
so,
sure.
like I said, forcing that pitch is the right answer here. Those two are remaining back there for the Tornadoes here on 3rd and short. They're going to go straight up the middle, though, and they're going to get a first down here against the Wolverines.
Kelly just got behind Mock that time, followed him all the way through the hole. Garber did a better job of jamming up the middle, but not enough to hold him from the first down.
Time still clicking, like you mentioned. The time is in the Tornadoes' favor, so they don't mind, you know, snapping the ball late in the play clock. They don't mind, like I said, those short gains as long as they keep a hold of the ball. Defense needing to be opportunistic here.
Don't use big words, Nathan. You're going to get me.
They got Coop Hughes and Jack Weibling on the line here with Borland in the center. Kelly's going to try to take this one up the middle. He's met right at the line there. Jack Weibling not allowing that one to go much further than a couple of yards.
Yeah, the Jack was able to get inside and then shed the block, so Kelly didn't have a chance to go. That's what we've got to do on both sides, including the middle, you know, both the ends and in the middle. Got to shed that block quicker so we can at least get some pause on old Kelly.
I might have called out the wrong nose tackle there. I'm going to want to correct myself. Dakota Martin is out there in the center of that line for the Wolverines. Hoops and Seth Smith out there trying to line up the linebackers. Nobody's out here with Mark Bishop. It's going to go right up the middle again. And that one, they're just pushing the pile there. And it looks like they might give the Tornadoes a first down here. And
Kelly followed that old block. Garber does a better job of jamming the middle, but not before he can get him 4 or 5 yards.
Borland coming in for Cooper Hughes.
Again, Drumright football would like to express their deepest gratitude to the Drumright Tag Agency, Ingram's Plumbing.
4 minutes and 11 seconds and counting here in Drumright. Wolverines needing to make an up 18 points to get back into this one. But first, it's going to start with a stop right here against the Tornadoes. Kelly's going to take this one to the right. This time he's tackled. Again, just a short gain here for Kelly in this Tornadoes offense.
Domingo Ramirez in there first, darting in from that outside linebacker position / corner, the way they line up. But Domingo was the first one to lay a hand on him that time. I like that. I like seeing Domingo up in the mix in the middle of that line.
Nice sure tackling, too, from the Wolverines. Looks like that's something they addressed during halftime and are trying to fix here in the second half and try to keep this one manageable. This one's going to be faked and passed to a wide open player here. Mark Bishop's trying to strip the ball and gets dragged for a few extra yards there.
You know, that's two seniors for the Tornadoes looking at each other and reading no safety.
Kind of lulled the Wolverines into that one where it's been Kelly up the center, and then Kelly fakes going up the center and just lobs it over the defense side as the entire defense crunched in to stop the run play.
I'd like to have a headset for the Tornadoes right now. I would venture that was not a called play. That's Kelly and Bowers just looking at each other and recognizing the situation. We'll get that feedback figured out.
Yeah. A lot of feedback coming from my side. I'm going to also remove my cell phone and everything and see what's going on there. Maybe too close to the transmitter myself.
In the meantime, Drumright gets the first down.
I'm going to pop myself down a little bit. Maybe that might help.
Sounds like it's both of us. We'll get it figured out. Usually it's a cell phone interference, but at this point, there's no telling. Right there's the other cell phone. Handoff goes up the middle. First one there seems to be Seth Smith, but not before he gets dragged a few yards.
That's a 6-yard gain.
The Wolverines swapping in some fresh bodies there at the line, trying to do what they can to stop this Tornadoes attack.
We're just having all kinds of problems. As I figured out the cell phone, I kicked the camera, so there we go. We'll get it worked out. Seth Smith getting some interior push. Let's see if we can do that again.
Handoff to Mock. This one's met in the background. Throws down one. Sorry, that's not Mock this time. Number 28 from Tornadoes.
Running off the left side. He was eventually brought down by Seth
Carson Bishop had that initial hit that we talked about, just not able to hold on. As old Weebling gets in there, but it's a little too far downfield.
Got third and short here. Probably going to be 4-down territory anyways if the Wolverines are able to stop them here on 3rd and short. We all imagine this one's just going to be Kelly right up the center, as we've seen all night long. Kelly, a very large player here. He is actually going to try to take this one to the outside. Domingo Ramirez unable to bring him down. And that is another touchdown for the Tornadoes.
Domingo tried to step up, tried to go too high on him, and Kelly just threw him to the side. Kelly's a big, strong guy. You know, he's moving positions around, playing quarterback this year, but he's a hard one to bring down.
There's 20 seconds left here in the 3rd quarter as we're going to line up here for this 2-point conversion for the Tornadoes. Right now, a 24-point game. That's 3 scores, so they want to make the stop here as it's going to be a pass to a wide open Tornado.
Yeah, miscommunication. There wasn't even a defensive back out there. So, well, 64-40. Just a few seconds left in the 3rd quarter. We'll take a short break and come back to you here at GarberWolverines.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
The Garber Wolverines are lining up for the kickoff return right now. It is going to be a new look offense for the Wolverines after this kick, and we'll talk about it. This one is going to go deep. This one's now going to be taken by Nahara, making sure he gets on this one. Doesn't want those Tornadoes to get another possession anytime soon.
18 seconds left in this 3rd quarter as Garber takes possession. And we'll see who comes out as quarterback.
Down 26 points. They're going to want to score quick. And it looks like Aiden Johnson is talking with the coach there. He is going to come in here. This is a freshman for the Wolverines, getting some experience here early on. We did see him at Canton throw a game-winning touchdown. Let's see what the young man has tonight.
Carson Bishop back behind. And Seth Smith lined up at tight end with Domingo Romero's out wide.
Carson Bishop's going to get this one, make the first guy miss, almost makes the first guy miss. Good tackle there, able to hold on. Carson Bishop taken down behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, Seth Smith not able to hold that block on the outside, which would have freed up Carson with a little bit of space behind Seth. The Garber's going to let this run down. It'll be the end of the third quarter, and we'll take another short break, and we'll be right back on GarberWolverines.tv.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business.
And we are down to the final 12 minutes for the Garber Wolverines, down 26 points here in the fourth quarter. They do have the ball. Aiden Johnson in at quarterback for the Wolverines with Howery going out with injury. Snap is high. Aiden Johnson just going to fall on this one. Good job by Aiden Johnson at least getting to that snap, not allowing to go any further. There is a bit of a size difference between Howery and Aiden Johnson. That's going to take the center a little bit to get used to.
That's sure. It's, you know, you're going to have a little bit of a transition regardless of who the different quarterback is. But when you talk about Brett, who's about 6'1", you know, he likes to think he's 6'2". He might be, as opposed to Aiden, who's not.
Aiden, just a freshman here for the Wolverines. I mentioned that touchdown pass against Canton that sent us all home early. Looking to see what he can do here and there. He does get this pass away and caught by Seth Smith. It's going to bring up 4th and long, though.
Yes, Seth had the one-on-one, but got cut. Not much he could do with that. Good to see Aiden get the ball out and decent pass to Seth.
And getting some rhythm there. Looks like they're
going to line up to punt.
Seth Smith running to the outside now that he's, looks like he's limping a little bit there, so they're going to allow Carson Bishop the time to punt. And we've got...
Something didn't look right. I don't know what it was.
Not sure if that was a
false
start here. Yeah, kind of a stutter step on the snap there. I think that they were still trying to get lined up, and it was taking Seth a little longer to get off the field. I wasn't sure if he got the message that they were trying to
I'm not
rotate
sure
him
what
out
happened.
there.
You know, Jackson's snap didn't look good. Carson didn't look like he was expecting it. So there was a whole lot going on there.
Carson Bishop back to punt this one away here for the Wolverines. Clean snap, big time punt in the air, but it's not going to go very far here. It does get a little bit of a Wolverines bounce, but this one's going to be starting in Wolverine territory for the Tornadoes.
Yeah, not what you want when you're on the punt, but Garber is having to readjust some personnel. We mentioned Blazer out. Now with, on offense, Howery out. Got some guys and some new faces. Now I did not stop the clock right, but we'll catch up.
There is 10:20 in the fourth quarter here. Wolverines down 26 points. Tornadoes have the ball, looking to ice this game away. They've been very successful on the ground, although there's been a couple short passes that have hurt the Wolverines here in the second half, as the Tornadoes been trying to mix it up and lead this clock. Cooper Hughes and Jackson Weibling on the line there for the Wolverines. Domingo Ramirez deep on safety.
I got to tell you, I've never seen a crew try to reset the clock as many times as this one. I don't think it's that big of a deal.
This one's going to be on the ground and running into green grass for another Tornadoes touchdown.
And we're seeing that old momentum take hold.
A lot of hands on the hips there for the Wolverines players. They've been tired. It's been a long night for them. They see one of their leaders go down here in the third quarter.
That's when you see it snowball on you, and that's Garber's got to do a better job of trying to fight against that snowball effect. Offense not being able to move, and defense allowing another quick touchdown.
Tornadoes in for that two-point conversion. Going to get a delay of game, move it back a little bit.
Right on the play is delay of game against Drumright.
At least something went right for the Wolverines here. Mentioned this being the first challenge for the Garber Wolverines. They were able to run rule their first two games. Offense still moving the ball pretty well this game, at least they were. So there are some positives to take away from this there, Sean.
Yeah, you know, they've got playmakers on the offensive end, and that's doesn't take away from their ability. They've just got to shore some things up on the defensive side of the ball.
Kelly's going to run out to his right here, string this one out, does get this one away, but it's broken up by Domingo Ramirez. Going to keep this one at 32 points.
And we heard it coming in about this Drumright team. You know, they're strong, they're big, they're quick, they're senior stacked, and Coach Elrick coming over here, we knew he would do a good job. We know his track record, and now we see it in person. It's a really, really good ball club.
Yeah, 8 seniors on this Drumright team. Some of their lead performers today, to include Bryson Kelly, and holding their own there for the Tornadoes. So a younger team for Garber, so still some time for growth for the team. Not that this one is over. We still got ourselves 10 minutes and 2 seconds here. Garber has shown that they can score quickly, too.
Well, they need to take advantage of this situation here. We've got guys in different positions, like we mentioned. We need to take advantage of what that feels like in a game situation and use this to get better for next week and the weeks afterwards. So it's not a waste of time with 10 minutes left on the clock. I know it would be tough to get back into this with down 32, but there's some guys out there that need to gain some experience because they're going to have to be relied on moving on in the future. Not in the future years, in the future weeks. So don't let this go to waste.
Mark Bishop is back there. The last couple kicks have been over the head of the front of this Garber Wolverines formation. Has been a bunch of squib kicks, but they've been content just kind of putting it right behind Naharab. And Naharab's been doing a wonderful job securing those for the Wolverines. And here we go as the kick is up and
oh goodness, he's on a knee.
Yeah, and we're going to see some flags here as Martinez recovers that one on the ground and still gets tackled.
Yeah, well, it's just once again, it's something you don't see. A guy catches the ball on his knee, and you're used to hitting off that kickoff line, so you can't blame those kids from Drumright, but he was on the ground when he caught it that time.
So the ball is going to move forward for the Wolverines. Was recovered at the 50 and is moving all the way up there to the 36-yard line looks to be where it's being spotted right now.
That is an unsportsmanlike. You know, that's something to think about too. So that does give him a large gain. First down and 10.
Aiden Johnson in at quarterback. If you're just tuning in, Harry did leave the game.
And we got a timeout called by Drumright. We'll take a short, well, let's not take a break because we do have a whole new lineup out here for the Wolverines.
I was about to say, they got a lot of the younger guys here for the Wolverines. Aiden Johnson at quarterback, like we said, that's due to injury, but now we're seeing some of the younger guys. Martinez, number 24, 13 is Northcutt.
No.
No.
But
I don't have my list in front of me.
I know we took our phones away because we were losing all that signal. But we'll get the rosters back out. 13 is Cord Southwick. So we're seeing some freshmen out here. Cord Southwick.
I went the wrong direction. I went north, and it's a south. Southwick is the answer there.
You're on the right track, though.
Cord Southwick, again, one of those young players for the Wolverines, as you're seeing kind of that lineup being brought out there. They got the elder statement as well, and Peyton Simic, the lone senior with this group, I believe.
Yeah, Juan Martinez, as you mentioned, freshman back. Tight end is going to be Cord.
Mason Metcalf in there as well.
Mason Metcalf, a freshman. Jason, I think that's Jason. Let me double check. A.J. Price in at left guard.
Snap is away. This one's going to go to Martinez, and they're swarming all over him. It's going to be second and about 11. It looks like he just got tackled there for a little bit of a loss. I thought Martinez made it to the line.
Well, I did confuse myself, but Jason Smith is actually, looks like it's center, and Jason Borland, one of our seniors at guard.
A.J. Price out there as well for the Garber Wolverines. Nahara coming in for the team. He missed the huddle, but he's going to stay out there wide. Peyton Simic out wide as well. Aiden Johnson at QB. This one's going to be fake to Martinez. Aiden Johnson looking to pass. Does get this one away to Cord Southwick, but unable to hold that one in.
Yeah, Cord got away with an official letting him be a freshman. He had a push-off on that defender that was pretty strong, but it didn't really matter in the end. But Cord actually is the receiver that Aiden Johnson touchdown pass at Canton.
Yeah, just before that touchdown pass, we talked about how they weren't going to necessarily pass it because they're freshmen, and then Aiden Johnson said, just watch. Martinez with a strong run up the center here. It's going to bring up fourth and about a yard and a half, it looks like, maybe 2 yards.
You know what I like? I see blockers downfield. Mason Metcalf downfield, making a good block. Jason Smith getting downfield. Those guys are helping each other out, helping that back out. Good experience there.
Ball is at the 37, 8:30 left to go here in the fourth quarter. It does look like the offense is going to stay out here.
I'll tell you what else is a good experience for these freshmen. Owen Gray on the other side of the ball. They're gonna learn a lot trying to block him.
Yeah, that Owen Gray was difficult enough for the senior or the junior and sophomore group here. These freshmen having their work cut out for them, but we do get a jump.
And that's my fault, Owen. I jinxed you on that one as he jumps off.
Broadcast jinx. Owen Gray jumping out. That's actually how he's been able to beat this offensive line that's normally been pretty stout for the Wolverines. Is he's just hitting that snap count pretty hard and getting up there before our Wolverines can get set.
He is. Got a quick first step, got some speed on him from that edge rush, and I've been really impressed with him today.
That is a first down for the Wolverines as the penalty moves them forward here. Aiden Johnson at quarterback. It's going to have Martinez blocking up for him. That one goes to Cord Southwick, who works his way for some extra yards up there, staying upright.
Good job,
and going to reach towards the goal line and be just short there, but that's another first down for the Wolverines now on the 2-yard line. Cord doing some excellent work there after the catch.
Try to get our picture back. to the action there instead of the corner of the nothing end zone. Good job by Cord. Strong run.
Our cameraman is Preston tonight. He thought that one was going to go into the end zone. Well, that's anticipation there from Preston here as Aiden Johnson's going to hand this one off to Martinez, who runs it straight up the middle and not going to cross the goal line here.
Oh, did he score?
They gave the points to it's still shown as 40 points on the board there.
I think the line judge over by the
thought
down
that was a
box
2-point conversion.
got confused. He got confused because he signaled no good, and I'm like, okay, yeah, he signaled no good and got me.
They were lined up at the 2-yard line, normally where you take that attempt, but
he got me. He tricked me.
Cord worked his rear end off to get towards that pylon, but was just shy. This one's going to go back to Martinez up the center, and no signal from the line judges on that one. So, oh no, we now have the signal for the touchdown. Garber Wolverines, the young guys, putting up 6 points.
Good job by Juan pushing in, like we said. Cord had a strong catch. You know, this big young backup line that we have, really been impressed with their growth. You know, we saw them coming through junior high and made some huge strides last year. And you know, you can't praise some of these guys enough. They found the weight room. Some of them enjoy the weight room and seeing great gains there. So there's a bright future for some of those kids.
There we go for the two. We got ourselves several backs. Aiden Johnson going to look to throw this one away to Peyton Simic. Ball does hit the ground, though.
I thought Peyton had it. I think it got ripped out just at the last second.
Good job there by the Tornadoes to stop that 2-point conversion. We're going to go ahead and hit a break here. You're watching Garber Wolverines.tv.
Thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local Votech. We are Autry Technology Center.
Support your school's booster club and get your business in front of thousands of potential customers. Talk about a win-win. Advertising packages start on this streaming station for less than $10 a game. Call 405-726-0835 or email adam@squirtle.com right now for more information.
Hager Brothers Trucking has served the Oklahoma Panhandle for 22 years. We are a family-owned trucking company that hauls grain, livestock, and over-the-road commodities. If you are looking for trucks to transport during harvest, please call our office at 580-349-2439 or visit our website at www.hagerbrothers.trucking.com. We also offer heavy-duty truck and trailer repair in Goodwell, Oklahoma. If you need your truck serviced, please give our shop a call. Class A CDL drivers and owner-operators are always wanted at Hager Brothers. Visit our website to apply.
The Turquoise Boutique offers a wide variety of fashion, accessories, and gift items. We are located in downtown Enid at 101 North Grand Avenue. Check us out on Facebook, TTB VIP, for all of our newest arrivals. We love people, fashion, and the Wolverines.
The young Wolverines putting up 6 points to make this 72-46 with 6:29 left to go here in the fourth quarter at Riddle Field. Nahara in to kick this one away. Sean, some positive things coming there from those young guys.
Came out, played hard, saw some success.
Ball is on the ground here. And it is still on the ground. It looks like Garber is going to recover this one.
And they do.
The Tornadoes unable to bring in the squib kick, and Garber capitalizes.
Hey, I'm going to tell you something, Nathan. This is one of those areas where 20 years ago, coaches would be yelling at each other about sportsmanship. You know, we're onside kicking, up 25, down 20. No, that's 8-man football now. Nobody's going to kick it deep.
Yeah.
No one's doing it. So, I mean, I don't care if you're up 40 or down 40. We're onside kicking that thing and taking our chances with it.
The young crew for the Wolverines back out there again. Cord Southwick with an excellent catch and run to bring them into the goal line there. Martinez finishing it off. It is going to go to Martinez, who runs up the center and gets pushed back here.
Yeah, Juan was introduced. Cole Jackson. Jackson Bolton.
Yeah, number 75 there, Jackson Bolton for the Tornadoes is about twice the size of Juan Martinez.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
So Juan Martinez taking that impact and staying up right there after a little short of the line to gain there. So, the line of scrimmage. So this will be 2nd and about 11 here to go. Ball is on the 39-yard line for the Wolverines. Peyton Simic out wide. Aiden Johnson known to rip it. Here he does. This one broken up. Cord Southwick the target.
Incomplete pass intended for Cord Southwick. Defending on the play was Kevin Gooch.
New O-lineman in for the Wolverines. We see number 50, Brian Hinman, the sophomore, check in.
Clock is still going. 5:25 left. Peyton Johnson gets the low snap, hands it off to Martinez. Martinez off to the right side, but gets tackled, bringing up 4th and long.
Yes, Aiden kind of bobbled the snap, which took off the timing. I do think they had a fullback or a lead blocker out there in front of them. It would have helped, but the timing got all off.
Seth Smith back to
That's a good
punt
sign.
this one away.
Good
so that's
sign.
a great sign that he's back out after missing the last couple of punts. Low snap. Seth has it, though. Punts this one away. Beautiful punt. Does fall into the arms, though, of the Tornadoes player. And runs back to the Garber territory.
20-yard return.
Garber Wolverines there as he caught it, unable to bring him down. Tornadoes with 20 yards on that one, looking to milk the rest of this clock. 4:28 left. They're up 72-46.
Turner for Drumright, number 81, Jonathan Chavez. Seeing some new guys come in for the Tornadoes as well, as coach is waving them on in. And there's the flag. This is going to be, I would think they had too many in the huddle, but he also gave a dirty look to the Garber sideline, so we'll see.
Yep, going to give that one against Garber.
Flag on the play is a personal foul against the Wolverines.
So 15-yard penalty there against the Wolverines, moving the Tornadoes a little closer there. We do see some change. It looks like Kelly's done for the night. The young Wolverines staying out there, as you see Aiden Johnson on the field, Nahara, Cord Southwick, all out there for the Wolverines. That one was quickly taken care of. Number 5 for the Wolverines there, just sniffing that out and getting back there, Mason Metcalf.
As we mentioned, a lot of young guys playing both ways defensively, seeing some of the same faces that we saw on the offensive side. Don't want to leave anybody out. Number 77, I think that's Nathan Bird on the line. I'll have to double check that.
Yep, Nathan Bird out there. This is going to go up to the right side, and nobody is going to stop this rushing attack today as Kevin Gooch runs for another Tornadoes touchdown, making this 78-46 here, 3:11 to go in the fourth quarter. Shout out to the Garber Wolverines fans that are sticking this one through out there in the away side of the field. The two-point conversion is kept by the upright QB, number 3, and he is going to cross the line there. Conrad Reed with the 2-point conversion for the Tornadoes.
Let's take a quick break here on GarberWolverines.tv.
Stream with Oklahoma's #1 high school streaming service, Squirtle.tv. Find out more at Squirtle.com/stream.
For more than 100 years, Oklahoma Career Tech has been training skilled and dedicated individuals, giving clear career paths to over 90,000 graduates a year. These individuals are the heartbeat of the Oklahoma workforce, serving thousands of companies, fueling this state's economy. Oklahoma is powered by Career Tech.
Garber Wolverines back to receive the kick here. Mark Bishop still back there, not that they're ever going to tempt him with the ball. This one does go up, and it will bounce out of bounds there with the flag coming.
Kickoff by Cole Gregory, went out of bounds. That's a flag for illegal procedure for kickoff out of bounds.
So this will move forward for the Garber Wolverines here. It looks like it went out about the 36 or 37 yard line. Move up a little bit there. Ball's being spot at the 42-yard line for the Wolverines. The younger Wolverines getting a shot here late in the fourth quarter with 3 minutes and 5 seconds left to go here. Wolverines just trying to salvage the night and get some experience for these young players.
We've got 2 Wolverines down on this play, so we're going to take a break and find out what's going on. We'll be right back with you.
Imagine a school with more than 26,000 enrollments per year, cultivating opportunities for students to develop new skills and gain industry-recognized certification. Now imagine a corporate training center that partners with more than 500 local businesses each year, providing a productive and prepared workforce for employers in Oklahoma through customized training. Now imagine a community resource who believes our business thrives when our community thrives. We aren't just the local VOTEC, we are Autry Technology Center.
Both Wolverines walking off by themselves there, Sean, so that was good to see.
Yeah, 2 freshmen down. Cord Southwick looks like again, don't want to speculate, but cramping up as they're trying to stretch him out. And the other one, Juan Martinez, the ball carrier, got back up and walked off the field, so that's a good sign as well.
So we'll see the Wolverines take the field for offense here, 2nd and 10. Clock is rolling at 2:27 here. Got Colton Deeds in at running back. Aiden Johnson
now, along with Nathan Bird on the offensive side. Oh, sorry, that's 75, not 77. That's A.J. Price.
Cord Southwick back out there for the Wolverines.
Clock's off a little bit, 1:45 left in the ball game.
Play clock at 10 seconds here. Aiden Johnson looking back at that as well. Does hand this one off. Up the center and a Wolverines first down.
Colton Deeds with the carry. Haven't seen him on offense yet, but second play for him in this drive.
Yep, sorry, that was Colton Deeds. I thought it was Cord Southwick had come back in the game, but that's Colton Deeds out there. Aiden Johnson getting this offense set up. Looking back at the clock, making sure there's enough time. 15 seconds on the play clock. Aiden Johnson's going to roll this one out to the right-hand side. He's keeping this one himself, and he gets knocked down for no gain. And bring up 2nd and 10. He stays in bound. Clock keeps rolling at 40 seconds left.
Fans again this evening, we would like to congratulate our homecoming.
Yeah, Nathan, I've been standing over here in the corner. I just now saw the play clock. I thought what the official was doing on his wrist, but they're going to call this a ball game. They let the play clock reset and line up for the handshake line.
That's it here at Riddle Field. Drumright Tornadoes victorious 80-46. We're back next week at home for Garber against Covington. Make sure you check
Yeah,
us
the
out.
War on 74 will be in Garber this year as the Covington Wildcats come to town. Should be a excellent crowd, an excellent game, but hopefully everyone can come out and support your Wolverines. But Garber's got some things to work on they were exposed to today. And, again, some kids playing in some different positions, so they'll have a week to adjust with that as well and get ready for the Wildcats.
All right, well, we'll be back next week. I'm Nathan Perry. That's Sean Weibling. We're here on GarberWolverines.tv.
And we remind you to practice